Do, 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 do. Whoa, hello. Whoa, what is going on here? Okay. That is buggy as anything. Elevator music on? Elevator music is on. Come on, come on. Right. Oh, we'll give people a couple of minutes. Shouldn't have been live today's stream, you know what I mean? But Kempy's in here, then he knows why. Oh. I think I'm getting content fatigue. What's going on, Viking? What's good, brother? Oh, I wasn't meant to be live today, Viking. I was going to take the day off, but now we're going to have a day off tomorrow. So, you know, there will be a day off tomorrow. Be sure to leave a like on the old stream, people, if you have just tuned in. We've got a cup final, so I will be waiting a couple of minutes. Although the cup final's not... Let's not clickbait. The cup final... The cup final's not for a bit of time, is it? Where is the cup final? Oh, to be fair, it's not that far away. What's good, Scotsman? Welcome on in, brother. What's going on, United edits? Yeah, surprise stream. Surprise stream. Surprise stream. You know, come on. You know the rule. I'm not... Well, don't sound like Bevo. Don't sound like Bevo. How are we, though, boys, today? We have a couple minutes to wind our way into the stream. Wind our way in. Relax to this lovely elevator music. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. There we go. There we go. What's going on? Konnichiwa. What is going on? I actually spoke a little bit of French on my TikTok to do my live stream. I don't know why. I don't know why Scotsman can appreciate this, because I know he does make content. And I don't know about everyone else. I don't know why, Scotsman. I'd done a little TikTok on the story, and I started off with going, Bonjour, comment ça va? We're going to be live today. I don't know why I'd done it. No idea. A bit of French come out. You know what I mean? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. You can't hear any music? I can solve that for you then. There you go, mate. That should now be half of my voice in terms of volume. Roughly. Roughly should be half of my voice. I can see it is definitely picking up a little bit of volume now. So it should. You should be okay. I'm going to put this on the Patreon. I have put it on the Patreon. I need to hit submit. I have hit submit. Okay, right. So people can lock in now. What's going on, Kempy? What's going on, brother? We're just giving it a couple of minutes because it is a cup final. So just going to let people come on in, see what's good. French for Euro, you're warming up to him. No. And we can have a conversation about yesterday at some point, because once again, the person that I got slated for loaning out, I clearly was right on, once again. You know what I mean? Like, it's not easy sometimes, but you know what I mean? Sometimes it's got to be done. What's going on, Kat? Write in with a suggestion, yeah? Write in. Wowzers. I can do, Kat. Yeah, how we doing? Be sure to leave a like, though, Kat. Come on, people. Run up the likes. We're in a cup final today. Long time no speak. Exactly, man. Will you do slot 424? I do like Liverpool. Oh, okay, no, hang on. I'm a United fan. I like the way Liverpool play. So, yes, Sandman. Bit of Scottish slang, Scotsman, yeah? Euro class in the Ipswich game? No one was class in the Ipswich game. No one was class in the Ipswich game, to be honest. I mean, you know what I mean. Nothing was his fault. He didn't play bad, but class is a statement. Class is like saying, yeah, you know what, standout player. Nah, we didn't have a standout player yesterday. We didn't have a standout player. We had absolutely nothing. To be honest with you, when you actually look at it, it's why when I see, like, you know, yeah, we won the game, we got 3 points. When I see United fans, like, very few of them, to be fair, were happy. But when you see, like, the occasional United fan be like, oh my God, yeah, we won all of this. What's going on, Herlock? And I'm a United fan myself. You can't be happy about yesterday. One goal was an own goal. The other goal was one of the most scrappy set pieces I have seen. And the third one wasn't exactly nice, was it? So, Bruno was player of the match yesterday. Bruno would have been class. Again, I wouldn't say class, but very, very good. Very, very good. Like, class is just like, I struggle to put class in a team that scrapes, but then you can't judge a team off one player, so it's quite harsh on Bruno. Bruno was very good yesterday. He was very good yesterday. I said to Xerxes, he had moments. He had moments, I will say. I don't think he suits the team, but what I'll say is, with Dorgu, I sent Kempe a message. I've got nothing against Dorgu, and I wouldn't even say he played good yesterday in terms of like he looks good because he works hard, and no one's really working that hard. And when he runs forward, United fans get excited. But that's just what a player like that should be doing. Like, we're starved of someone that does that. And we sometimes get deluded by that. That's why, for example, great goal from Yagate, and he has been great this season, but like Diallo before he got injured, that's why he looks like 10 times better than probably what most other people see, because, you know, like, that's what players should be doing. We just don't have that in our team. So when someone does it, we instantly go, oh my God, this guy's world class. What a signing. And then, you know, and this is where it comes down to just inexperience. And I don't blame him. I do blame him because it is his fault. But Hutchinson made him rattled in literally one movement. A little challenge on Dorgu. Dorgu couldn't hack it. Dorgu got literally revved up and he went in for a challenge that could have broken his leg. And to be honest, I would really like to meet the United fan that said that wasn't a red card, because if anyone says that, they're absolutely nuts. Great finish there from Diallo. Like, there can't be a single United fan that I actually believe is a human being that will be like, Josh, it's never a red card. That's 100% a red card. And to be honest, lucky he didn't injure the player as well, because it was absolutely disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. And, you know, it's all right saying, yeah, but it's passion. I get that, but have some passion in the right places. Have some passion in the areas where, like, you can afford to do it. Like, you're playing Ipswich Town, you're not dominating them, you're going in for stupid challenges. And then you get sent off. And yeah, we do hold on. We do hold on. We get the job done. But if we didn't, the conversation would be pretty different, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? I would agree, and it's Journeyman. It was disgusting, Kempe. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. His leg could have genuinely been broken. His leg could have genuinely been broken. And Kempe, you know, I love you to bits, mate. But the thing is, if that was on Diallo or Garnacho or someone like that, not Diallo now because he's injured, but if that was on a United player, you'd be begging for the red card, and you would say that it would be a clear leg breaker. I think that is where we're a bit different. I will happily be unbiased. That was a clear red card. Get in, Garnizzi. Don't you care about possession? I do, mate, depending on the formation shape. It all depends on the formation. And the sort of style I want to play. With the United team at the minute, mate, I'm not too fussed because we're 3-0 up. Our possession has been very inconsistent this season, but we're in every competition and we're top of the Prem, so I'm sort of like, I don't want to tweak anything. By the way, anyone that is in the stream, please do leave a like on the stream. And today, I'll say it after this game, actually, because we're about to score another one with Ahmads. There was I think there was malice. I'm not going to say he went in with the mindset of I want to snap his leg, but he did go in with anger. You could tell he went in with anger. And at the end of the day, Hutchinson turned him inside out. So, I mean, we didn't really turn him inside out. There's a couple of moments, but I don't know. I'm not slating his performance. Like, yeah, we've got to back him. It's more just like he now needs to learn from that and not become a player like who's just going to be reckless and be an absolute idiot. Because if he plays his cards right, let's face it, I could get in a United team at left back. Like, Kempe, Hutchinson had a field day with him a couple of times. I literally watched 90 minutes. I was watching the entire game, messaging you throughout. Honestly, I tell you what, whenever there's a new player... Can I just say, actually, we're going to run this back. We're going to run this back right now. The reaction United fans are given to Dorgu right now about the hype they're giving him is the same they done for Malacia. And now they're the United fans that want to sack Malacia off. So, let's just be reasonable with him. I think sometimes a new contract. I mean, I'm going to stay anyway. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Neil, it is a tough formation to play. I will say we've had moments like that, Neil, ourselves. I'll show you the calendar. So, I mean, I say that we're on a mad spree now, but this was our downfall yesterday. We had a bit of a rough sort of month here. This was rough. Look at this, Neil. Defensively, we were sound, but we didn't score for 3 games. You sometimes just got to stick with a formation. I think he got roped into it, Kempy, but he's young. It is what it is. I wouldn't demote Dorgo. I'd have a word with him. I'd just say, look, if you're getting rattled... Hey, what's going on, Martin? If you're getting rattled against Hutchinson, wait until you play against someone like Salah. He will literally twist you inside out. I'm fair, not slagging Dorgo off as a player. As a decision, yes. As a decision, oh my God, decision, I can't talk. Decision, yes. Because... I just don't think it was needed, and I think it was a reaction challenge. That we'll never know the full truth of, though. But I'm going to run it with West Brom and look at players to buy. I hear you, Neil. I hear you. Right, people, so I will say we have got a champion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've not got a Champions League final. Where's he going? Bradford City. He'll go and absolutely tear up that league. We have got a cup final to play. It is coming up on the 23rd of the 2nd. And it is going to be against Tottenham. I did look. I also want to quickly say as well, today is the last day to go ahead and enter the £700 giveaway, which is split between 7 people. So it's £100 each, not 100, you know, not 700 for one, 100 for 7 people. And I did originally say 100 and an FM25 giveaway. Because SI have decided to not release FM25, I'm just going to make up the money equivalent, so it'll be like 125. You also get all of my tactics, all of my rebuilds, ad-free viewing on all of my videos. So if you are interested, the link is going to be pinned in the live chat. The winners are going to be announced tomorrow at 8 AM. So if anyone's interested, you can find it above. Everything's paid out via PayPal, just to clarify. So if you don't have PayPal, please don't even go over there and enter, because if you're going for that reason, there's no way for me to pay you. So make sure you got PayPal. And also, can I just say, thank you for letting me allow them to be possible, because I don't hide the fact, obviously, what the Patreon earns, I invest a little bit back into that, into the community, giveaways. I want to start doing match tickets, but it's incredibly difficult because I'm going to be buying tickets from bloody all over different teams, and I don't know if that's as appealing as just saying, look, guys, you can win a little bit of cash. You know what I mean? Hope you're good. Just started a journeyman save, started unemployed with no experience. Best of luck with that, Martin. Hey, what's good, Chaos? A 4-2-3, what? A 4? Oh, it's a mistype. It was a mistype. It was a mistype. Do you think with Moneyball? I don't really know Moneyball. If Kempy's still here, here's the Moneyball man. He might be able to give you some tips. Lose final to Spurs, give up? No chance. Mate, to be in a final's a miracle. We should beat them, though, hopefully. You're smashing the league, Damien. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Again, anyone that is smashing something, smash the like button on the stream as well. It helps push it out to more people, and we can get some lovely people in here. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It is completely free, as we are going to aim to win a trophy with the mighty Manchester United. We are now playing Lokomotivia, so we are going to have some rotation. So, for example, actually, we can't really do too much. We can get Collier. He can play a game. He's not really rotation. Disrespect on my goat. Anthony can play a game, I guess. Mazraoui's technically rotation because Van Erik's now our favoured right back. Luke Shaw. Amas. We'll play Amas. Luke Shaw's leaving. What's going on, Son? Welcome back in. I'm a big fan of. Welcome on in, buddy. Welcome on in. How we doing? How we doing, people? Be sure to say hello in the chat. Absolutely love you. Honestly, everyone that comes in the stream, absolute legends. The vibes have been incredible since I've been on here. We will just start Rashford, I think. Am I missing anyone? Euro, I will save Euro. I'm not taking it off because he's been bad, because he's been a very good centre-back. I need to save him. Mainu can be benched. We'll play Luis, although he's probably not going to get favoured for next season. De Ligt can play. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll give Alte a game as well. Right, in the chat, I want to get some opinions. One in the chat if you think Onana's time should come to an end at United. 2 if you think we should firm it and stick with him. Because most goalkeepers go through ropey spells, but I just think, I was a big fan of De Gea, and to see Onana do what he's been doing recently, I mean, yesterday it was a communication issue. I will be honest. I think he went permanently, Dangor. Hey, much love, you started playing FM. SI, invite me down. Look. Much love. Much love. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, buddy. Get in there. Early goal. 5 minutes in. Onana has been good. I'd say he has been in some games. He has made some remarkable saves. He's also made some remarkable errors. And I just think, you're then putting him in the same... You're putting him in the same category, really, as De Gea, right? Like, I mean, De Gea made the occasional mistake, but he literally won us. Well, not won us, sorry, definitely he did. But, like, there was multiple seasons where he was our player of the year, and without him, we would be seriously in utter, well, just tatters. So, I mean, I don't know. I really like De Gea, so I'm always biased. Marcus Rashford will step. Good pen, right in the bottom left. Now, I'm always biased towards De Gea because I absolutely loved him, and it annoyed me that the main reason he went is because of the distribution. Although he obviously made a couple of mistakes. People make mistakes though, man. People make mistakes. At the end of the day, like, I don't know. I get it. Like, people want a ball playing keeper, and I do appreciate it, but like. I think the Simone is coming out in me. Does every team need a ball playing keeper? Does every team need that really? Like, do you need it? Does every team need it? I don't think so. I wouldn't describe Courtois as a ball playing keeper. There's multiple goalkeepers I wouldn't describe are like incredible with their feet. It just seems to be such an attractive thing to have nowadays. Don't get me wrong. I see like the point of it. So that obviously if there's someone, say for example a centre-back's running back, plays it back to the keeper, and the keeper just boots it long and it goes out or they lose possession, I appreciate that. But at the same time, you sometimes have these keepers that are known for playing well with their feet, get a ball played back to them, and stink up the gaff. So, I don't know. I don't know. If you are new, by the way, people, be sure to drop an old like on the live stream. It does help out big time as Anthony Lee goes in. No, they don't. De Gea made mistakes, but Onana is a mistake. Okay, Drunken Ink. God, what a statement coming in. No, I mean, for me, I sit here. I don't know. Does anyone else, and anyone that knows me is fully aware that two of my favourite managers, Mourinho and Simone. So I'm going to have a bit of a thought process here. What's going on, Vinny? Welcome on in. I genuinely really... I just wish there was more of the... It's like ball-playing defenders. I appreciate how important they are. Like, pretty much every top team uses them. But, like, it would be nice to just have a couple of, like, you know... I don't know. I don't know. I like just the dark side of football. Just get the ball, lump it long, you don't win it back, work hard, get it back, pump it long, running behinds, counter, counter, counter. That's what I'm about. Not in this save, though, because we're trying to somewhat represent Amarim's system. Although I'm not going to describe it 100% as Amarim's tactics, because they are a little bit different. In fact, probably quite a bit different. It's more the shape we've copied. And then we've just got our own sort of vibe about it. And I'll say it now, the vibe's treating me well, so we're not going to change it. An assist for Collier, Rashford's. Come on. Yap stamp. Vidic is my best. In my opinion... Ooh. Hey, Matthew, beautiful comment. Welcome on in. Be sure to leave a like, brother. And for anyone that does watch me, by the way, make sure you are on the page more often, because we are live a lot right now. So you will catch me. You will catch me. My favourite centre-back's Vidic. I would agree, Vinny. How are you doing, by the way? Oh, that's not too shabby, you know. Good collection. Mate, this elevator music actually is proper chill. It is proper chill. Come on. Little over the top action. Okay, well, we've not made any subs, so I was just going to keep people on, but we will just make sure nothing happens here. We'll strengthen up. Who else is tired? Marcus Rashford on a booking as well. Let's just get the game done, yeah? Yeah, mate, Vidic for me was just... yeah, for me, I'd always back Vidic. Obviously, Ferdinand's Ferdinand, isn't he? But, like, if I had to pick one... Like, as my favourite, I'm not even saying clear best, but favourite would be Vidic. Just loved him. Gets in there. I hear you, edits. Matthew, you want to, why don't you try and say to them, like, you'll play as a... If you think they're scared to play you, offer to play as, like, a smaller team. Like, I don't know, go... God, Anthony, come on! Go with, like, I don't know, if you're going in the Prem, let them play as like the top teams and you go with like a, I don't know, like a top 8 team. See if that does the trick. Don't let them be boring, mate. Online saves are very fun if you've got the right people to do them with. Look, at least he's better than Panches. Tim Howard, wow. Can you show your tactic? I can show the tactic, mate. There's no worry about that. Welcome on in, by the way, buddy. Be sure to drop a little like on the stream. This is the tactic. So it is, before anyone freaks out that is new, I know it's not exactly like Amarin plays, but it was one of my tactics that I've sort of imported and we're moulding it. So this is the tactic. I'll go through the player roles in a second. Probably the best thing you can do, Salter, is to clip this or screenshot it. So at the moment we've got this. In possession, we've got this. In transition, we've got this. Out of possession, we've got this. Player role-wise, pretty basic. Advanced forward, basic. Inside forward, roam, sit narrow. On the right, roam, sit narrow. Wing back, run wide, tackle harder. Run wide, tackle harder. DM, literally on the default, as basic as it gets. Volante, get forward. Ball player, stay wider. Stay wider. Pass it short, dribble less, tackle harder. Goalkeeper, basic. Very, very simple tactic that gets the job done, brother. Okay, Matthew. I hear it. Can you bring one? If we need a player, Luca, we don't really need any players at the moment. At the moment, we're okay. What you think of match last night? Bad performance? I guess 3 points. I mean, I think that's a very fair statement. Bad performance, 3 points. So overall, I'm not sad because we won. Can you go back? Can you go back home and say my team played well? No, of course you can't. Was that a new contract for Rashford? Where was that? Oh, Daniel Gore. Oh my God, he's in the under-21s. I mean, he is not going to get played. He is not going to get played, so I'm going to do the honest thing here and loan him out. He will not get game time. What's going on, Plasma? Not every day ADH to me, so the next time I'm going to be live will be Monday. It will be Monday at 11. At 11 will be my next one, but we've just started today, so don't go anywhere because we are we've got a cup final today as well. No worries at all, buddy. What's going on, Abby? Do you feel United need another sort of rebuild for? Yeah. Yeah, we need players, all right. It's difficult, Abby, because the players that I want might not be the players that Amarim would want. I feel like the players that Amarim needs are they need to have two things. They need to have very good stamina and they need to be very, very adaptable because he will have people doing different things every other week. So they need to be, preferably if we're going to sign a defender, they need to be used to playing in a free back and can play in multiple positions along the free. I personally feel. Obviously, you can look at wing backs. You can have the argument for goalkeeper. Although I don't think goalkeeper will be replaced. I think that will come in a few seasons, a couple more seasons. Striker's a big conversation. For striker, a lot of people are saying Gyökeres. I don't even know how I feel about him. He's a good player, but again, it's signing a non-proven striker. In terms of like, he's not been in like, he's done it for Sporting, I get that, but also like Anthony done it for Ajax. You know, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. You know, Donny van der Beek done it for Ajax. You know, it's one of them. I guess every signing's a gamble, right? But like, I just wonder if there's any striker we could get that has done it at a harder level. That is a bit more reliable. And I don't mean like Harry Kane. Okay, Matthew, I hear you. Trusting. I mean, to be fair, if I would, in real life, I would like to see Cheeto at least get a start. Just see how he does. And do you know what? If he doesn't play well and he comes off at half time, so be it. Doesn't really matter, does it? Just to show that there is a chance. Kempy loves Matteo. You gonna try this with another team, just not Sporting? Not Sporting. What do you mean, Neil? This tactic? Or at least 30 minutes, just start him. Like, just see what he does. Because to be honest, whenever you play a player like him, you're not even expecting the goal, are you? You're not really. If you are, then you're expecting a lot. Like, you want to see him come on and just attack. To be honest with you, and this is where I get very, very fair on younger players. I'd even be, you know, I wouldn't be angry if he lost the ball. Like, I'd rather watch him try and take on players. Say he has 7 take-ons and only 4 come off. At least he's like showing something, you know. And that's the thing. Like, I think any fan will think the same. So like with Rashford in real life, if he takes on a player and loses it, as long as he works back and tries to win it back, you shouldn't have an issue. Because if you're thinking that, especially a young player, not Rashford I'm on about, if you're on about someone like Cheeto, if you're expecting him to come on and have a perfect take-on rate against, you know, that's awful from Everton, very, very good Premier League centre-backs, wing-backs, whatever it is, great goal from Sesko, you're nuts. He's going to lose the ball, he's going to make mistakes, he's going to miss one-on-ones, it's completely fine. But if we are going to use Cheeto, now would be the time. We have got nothing to lose, realistically. Højlund isn't scoring, again, not a dig at all, but he's not scoring. Let's just try it. Just try it. Give it a go. See what happens. I genuinely don't think it, you know, I don't think it can go bad. Like, the worst that happens is he completely drops a stinker of a performance, and the only thing that would mean is that he comes off the pitch. And that isn't like a big issue, is it, really? Because we've got Højlund on the bench. Kempy sent me a link. Honestly, watch this guy. I'll watch it after the stream, mate, because I don't know if I can have it on stream, can I, on here? I don't know if I can. Hey, much love for spamming the laughing, the party emojis, the love hearts, the everything. Keep spamming them emojis, boys. God, they're spamming. I did see Garnacho's reaction of our new striker. Okay, I'll take a look after Ken, because I've not seen him. I would play it on the stream, but I don't know what YouTube are like, to be honest with you. I still need to learn a little bit about what you're allowed to do. Because, I mean, I'm not being funny. Speed and that watches YouTube videos on the stream, but he is Speed. So, you know, I'm not Speed, am I? You know what I mean? Okay, Viking. Hey, much love for the 100 emojis, boys. You are killing it. I don't know, Kempy. If not, I will literally just watch. I'll tell you what, I'll watch it. I won't share my screen. What's good, Charlie? What's good? How long's the video? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No free promo. 3 minutes. I'll watch it after, Ken, because I'll actually pay attention to it. I will give it much love for the spam the love hearts, boys. The next generation of English talent, I feel, in a few years might not find the Prem top 6. I do feel, if we're talking about the actual national team, I do think we need to win it with what we've got now. If we don't win it with the batch of players we've got now, we won't win it. We won't win anything with England. We seriously won't win anything. The players we've got with England now, we should be winning stuff. And I'm buzzing to see how Tuchel does. I really am buzzing. It's not working. It's not for every team, Matthew, to be fair. Sometimes a 4-back's just the more reliable option. Much love for the spam of the love hearts, boys. Much love for the spam of the love hearts. Absolute Marcus Rashford. Marcus. You can ask me. You can ask me. Greetings from Estonia. Welcome in. I am using the WTS Gold skin, mate. It can be found on FM Scout. I don't know about Sort It Out SI, but it can be found on FM Scout. Although you would use FM Scout over that anyway, wouldn't you, to be fair? So, up the FM Scout. My boys. Love them. Absolutely love it. Pure passion. Oh. He's risen. He's risen. Look who it is. He's risen. That is a block from Delit, by the way. Right, let me get this dog down because he is digging right into my back. Go on, mate. You've got to go down. Good boy. Lay in your bed. Good fella. Good fella. There we go. Right. The assistant's going for a break. Hey, much love, much love. No worries at all. No worries at all. We're going to make some subs. If you can hear slurping, it's the dog at the water bowl, okay? You know, nothing dodgy's going on. Right, let's get Garnizzi on. Right, let's go. I kind of like on near future team too. Like it's a Delap, Ramthwaite, Water. Delap, I really like Delap. The plug and play Formo is so OP in my online save with a couple of people in, thank you. No worries, YX. It's what I'm here for. It's what I'm here for. It's what I'm here for. Hey, much love, Damien. Get my dog a chair. The dog through the water bottle. You can save any team. You can, Rocky. You can. That is why Football Manager, hopefully next year, will make the tactics a lot more realistic. It'd be nice. It's why I was crying. I was crying out for FM to be released this year because tactics this year, they are realistic, but there's so much improvement. I think anyone that's made a selection of tactics will quite agree that the tactics have still got a long way to come for realism. Dog needs to be the guy on camera. So what, shall I lay in the dog bed and I'll just put the dog on the chair? Finish from Garnacho. Very true, Ruskin. Yes, I mean this tactic. This tactic, Neil, will be used... I could use it. You could use it with Sporting, to be fair. Was it you that asked if you could use it with Sporting? I hear you, YX. I hear you. No, the plug and play stuff are like... They're genuinely... Well, they're tactics that I sit, like I'm doing now, and I play every game. So, I will confidently say, well, that there's literally not a single game that's been simmed, so... Honestly, Mahape, I would go with... If you like a free back, I would say my Xabi Alonso collection. There's 3 tactics. You can get them on the Patreon and download as well. All the meta 4-2-3 ones. It depends if you want to play a 4-back or a 3-back. I'll give you 2 options because some people get bored of playing a 4-2-3-1. The skins work the space goal, by the way, brother. Welcome on in. If you are new, please do leave a like on the stream. It's completely free. And if you enjoy the stream that much, a subscription would mean the absolute world. Right, we're going to watch this so I can read the chat. Clean slate for the tactical style, I believe. Dog in the dugout. Yes, Neil. I will. Work for space goals, the skin. Fen, bang on the money, mate. Bang on the money. If I just missed myself. Oh my god, I missed myself, haven't I? We've been... Who did we get? Let's just skip it. Let's just skip it. I was reading the chat. Don't even know who we got. Oh, Cardiff. Hey, much love, Charlie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I will say, because we've got a few people in here now as well. If you do like tactics, this is going to be the schedule for this week. This is the schedule. So, obviously, we're now coming up for Thursday. So, at 4 PM today, we have got the Henrik Rydstrom tactic coming out. We've got a Millwall rebuild coming out on Friday. A best 3-4-2-1. and the Leon rebuild coming out on Sunday. You can get all of the files exclusively on the Patreon, and also if you actually sign up today, you can just about enter the month's giveaway. So the link is going to be pinned on top of the chat. If you are interested, you can go over there. There's tons of stuff. It is completely optional though. Much love, and hopefully you don't mind the occasional promo. A lethal striker. Mate, Karim Konate. I'm going to spoil one side in the Millwall rebuild. Karim Konate. I used him and he was absolutely nuts. Everyone knows how good he is. If you can afford him, Karim Konate. Probably like a low league English team, Neil. He can be cheap. I paid 31 million for him. Oh, that's a shame, Charlie. Good run though. Very good run. Lorenzo Luca's also a good shout. Hey, much love, Chaos. I know you are. I know you are. I recognise the name. Yeah, Matthew, at the end of the day, like, it's, the one thing that I really like about doing this, as, like, in terms of making content, is the amount of, like, times that a lot of people, what they get me to do is they'll get me to make them, like, a base of a tactic. So, like, make them, like, what would work, and then they'll mold it themselves. And it's one of the best things about this, because I send someone a tactic and I'll always ask them how it goes on, what happens. And I always say to people, you need to mold it around your team. Because, like, for example, if I've got a team, like one of the Ange tactics I made when he had 2 inverted options, if you haven't got inverted wing backs, you can't use the system unless you change to suit your team. So you have to do the occasional tweak. Right, we can go and play some backup players again. I'm not going to play Amas because he is literally... In fact, I will. He's not been good, but we may as well just give him game time. We will also rest... No, but he should be fine. He should be fine. We'll start this front three as well. Yeah, we'll start this front... I am just going to do that in case. Just in case anything kicks off. I'm the dodgy guy asking for the big 2 formation. Mate, you're not a dodgy guy. You got every right to request it. What's going on, Big Boom? How we doing, brother? Welcome on him back. Welcome on him back. Welcome back. I can't talk. What is going on here? 30k transfers. What's going on, Ethan? How we doing, beautiful? I will clarify, chat. I have spoken to Ethan a fair bit. So, you know, that word can come out, I think. Again, Plasma, purely dependent on the team. I would genuinely say the 3-4-2-1, which is the most common one. But if you want to go with... Recently, they've been toying with 2 strikers up front. They've actually played Wirtz a little bit up front. The 3-5-2 also is very good. Great goal. It's the cut-out face pack, Daniel Castro. Josh, you mentioned a love from South Africa. Lovely, welcome on in. You mentioned the 4-2-3-1, but which one? The plug and play. I will tell you what. I'll go one up for you here, mate. I'll link it. Ethan, I will say you can't be sad because we won, but we can't be happy because it wasn't a good performance, in my opinion. It wasn't a good performance, so we can't be too happy. The 40... Right, it's this one. That's the... Right, Mr. Mahape, that's the tactic I'm on about, mate. That's the tactic that I recommend. Work the space gold is my skin, to Manson. Corners Tactics, Matthew, they're over on the Patreon. They're also on my YouTube, so you can copy them for free. I've got training, set pieces, and they are nuts. Big Boom, mate, I'm not gonna... I don't force people to pay, mate. I can give you advice. Ask the question. I'm not a monster. That's a penalty. I just offer out the Patreon for people that do want to get, like, a ton of perks. I'm not a monster. I'm not going to, like, not include my tactic breakdown in the video. I'm not going to do that, because that's just wrong. I'm not going to not help people out. That's just not how I run. Not how anyone should run. And my favourite food? I like American stuff, man. Not healthy. No, I mean, to be fair, probably steak. I'll go steak. Yes, go ahead, Charlie. Chaos, mate, I will take it on. In fact, I've got a little bit of time over the weekend because we're not streaming again after this until Monday. So I'll take it on and I'll try one-upping. I'll give it a go. Daniel, I've got a video on my channel of a complete install guide of skins, stadiums, face packs. It's called like the ultimate install guide. If you scroll down my YouTube page, you'll find it, brother. It's probably better to watch that because I talk literally step by step. Sure, welcome into the stream. Anyone new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, by the way. I would probably say what you want to do is you want to Google Football Manager 2024 min requirements. And then you want to just look for a laptop that has got a little bit better, because we are going to a new match engine at some point. If you do plan on getting the next Football Manager, then I would say you do need to consider having a bit of a better laptop. Nothing crazy, but just get a little bit above the minimum. I don't think so, Matthew, sadly. I've got your Chaos. Joined Chelsea in December, lost 2 league games, won a Europa League. It's not bad, Big Boo. My first FM25 save, I always like to do the team I support, so it would be United, for the beta anyway. And in my first actual save, I'm going to let my beautiful chat decide. That's what I'm going to do. I'll let my chat decide. I'll give you like 4 options to choose from. One of them will be RB Leipzig. The other 3, I'm not too sure. Get in, Rasmus. Incredible. Incredible. But no, I do appreciate people stopping by. I know we are in the cup final and probably everyone's waiting for me to play that. And we will get there. We will get there. And we will win. We will win. Because we're going to trust the process. What's good, Sandy? How are we doing, brother? How's your day been? Oh, Rasmus! Is it possible for you to run through your 3-4-3 you're using right now? We did earlier, Abby. I'll do it again quickly after this game. I'll do it now quickly. I'll disallowed. I'll do it now. I'll tell you what, Abby. If you know how to clip on YouTube, if you clip what's going to happen in the next minute, you can almost have it as like a mini video for yourself. If that makes sense. I will upload this tactic onto my Patreon tonight. So if anyone wants early access, and I mean it will probably be like 2 weeks early access, then you can have it. And if we do change it, then I will obviously mold it. I'm doing great, Sandy. So basically, these are the player roles. Advanced forward is on the default. Both of the inside forwards are on roam and sit narrow. The wing backs, both of them are simply on run wide and then tackle harder. The DM is simply on the default. The Volante is just on get forwards. Both of the wide centre-backs are on stay wider as ball players. And the one in the middle is quite reserved. Shorter passing, dribbling less, tackling harder. The sweeper keeper on the default. Clean slate, positive, in possession, narrow, space, left, right, play out from the back. Shorter, higher, mixed crosses. That's optional, depending on your striker. Counter press, counter, backline, short goal kicks. Higher, high press, maxed out, get stuck in, step up more. A little rundown. A little rundown. A little... Oh, we've got a penalty. Go, what? I don't know why I can't do it in real life, Ethan. I don't know. Lenovo do have some good laptops. Sheffield Wednesday. We can do a Sheffield Wednesday rebuild. I haven't, Chaos. I don't want to do that because I think it gives people... Like, if I test a tactic on a different database... I mean, I can kind of. Like, a retro database I can, because I could do, like, an old tactic. But I haven't this year. Maybe I should. Best role in the game? For that area... Oh my god, what a goal. Probably DM. Yeah, DM support just seems to get the job done. Board of crossing tactics, play narrow formation. We've got a couple of narrow formations up on the old YT. We've got a couple posted. I don't mind narrow this year, to be fair. Obviously, for pure results, it's always, you know, for the past, like, every FM is 4-2-3-1. Or 4-3-3. But, like, any danger here of not bottling? Make some subs in here. Deary me. No worries, Abby. Okay, Rocky. I hear ya. I hear ya. No, honestly, if we bottle this game, I may as well call it a day there. Genuinely, if we bottle it here, honestly, I may as well just resign. Any club recommendations? Do you get to choose where you go, Vinny? Can you just pick any team? How's it treating you, Sandy? Oh, Rasmus. Come on, fella. We will drop some new Marco Rose tactics. I know that is Big Robbo's kryptonite. I was joking. What I saw, that was ages ago. That was like 3-4 weeks ago. He played a final against someone, I think. It wasn't Leipzig. Josh out. Mate, we are literally on course. I'm not going to say to win everything, but there's a very low percentage chance, but technically, we could do the quadruple. At the moment, as it stands, we could win the quadruple. Oh, using cheat engine. Okay, you're on PC then. Okay, I'm going to give you... Can you go into Milan, Vinny? Into Milan? Oh my. What's good, gamer? Welcome on in. Outside the meta, there's lots of tactics that don't have to be meta-based. What team are you playing as, gamer? Because it does depend what team you're playing as, what sort of style you want to play. If you want the honest truth, the hardest question for me to answer to anyone is what's the best tactic, because I could suggest a tactic that I like to play that you think's boring. I could suggest a tactic that uses a 3-back system. You've only got 2 good centre-backs. It's sort of like, it's very dependent on who you're playing as. Spurs Viking, who I've got in the final coming up. I hate playing them. Yes, I was a FIFA guy. I still do occasionally load up FIFA. Very rarely, but I still do occasionally load it up. I don't play Ultimate Team anymore because I'm trying to save my brain. But, yeah. We're not taking part in that. Did Gyökeres just go somewhere? Gyökeres just went somewhere, didn't he? No, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, come on, boys. Run up the live. Look, I'm on TikTok. Run up the likes. We were so good on the first day. We nearly hit a 1 viewer to 1 like ratio. We nearly hit a 1 viewer to 1 like ratio. It's been falling off a little bit, boys. So come on, lads. Hit up that like button. Share it with your dog, cat, sister, brother, teacher, mechanic, butcher, greengrocer, security worker, NHS worker. Share it with anyone. Share it with the whole world. Get it shared. I only loaded up Ultimate Team to complete Team of the Year Baz. Big Team of the Year Baz, yeah? Need a pro clubs. We used to do pro clubs. If anyone remembers that from the Twitch days, I know Ethan might do. Maybe. Maybe. He might remember me doing that. The issue, Big Boom, the issue with that is a couple of things, right? The first thing is, if you imagine, when you say, like, a whole league, I would need 20 viewers to be on at the same time at a certain day. And it's so difficult. Like, the only way that would work is if we done it in one stream. And that would be a long stream. So I think I'll just have to pick out a few viewers that I know could be there all the time. And even then it gets complicated because if someone misses out and then we carry on and then they lose their games, understandably they get angry. You know, it's difficult. Yeah, Plasma, maybe don't then. Maybe don't show your teacher. I remember the old days of clubs. The old days of clubs were something special. Like, that was when it was sick. Online FM is just an absolute... I don't know what it's like this year. I'm not even going to lie. But if it's anything like last year, it's just a complete bugfest. A complete bugfest. I don't know what it's like this year. I've only done Match of the Delay, and there was bugs in that in terms of connecting to people. That got very stressful. Great idea from Hood, to be fair. It just got very stressful because, again, even with like curators, it's not easy to be on each other's wavelengths, you know, in terms of scheduling and stuff like that. Everyone's got their own stuff going on, you know. As understandably, to clarify. Right. We need to win this game. I know it's against Wolves, but game's a game. Double Mazzala. They're going with the meta. They're going with it. Well, it's not the meta at all. Ignore what I say. It's not the meta. Hey, much love. Well in, Sandy. Go on. FIFA 16. Kempy, when did you... What was your first FIFA? In fact, not just Kempy. Whole chat. Type in the chat. What was your first FIFA? People that played FIFA, what was your first FIFA? Out of any single one. I mean, I remember 13. I think I played ones before that, though. I swear I played ones before that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I did. If I'm right in saying. I've got a picture on my phone somewhere of me shushing my mate when I went 1-0 up. That's a statement. That's something. What's going on, Parrot? It doesn't seem very active. It's more Big Boom for like people, for example, will put their tactics in there, and then I usually just DM people so it doesn't spam people out. I'm trying to work on my Discord in terms of getting it more popular, in terms of like more chatty. I haven't. Usually Discord sort of falls off when you don't stream. I'll be honest, and now we're only really streaming, so it should come back, hopefully. That is nuts, Sandy. Hey, incredible, Shaw. Incredible. 1309, 5714. Go on, Kempy. Veteran. 11. Okay. Hey, much love, Francisco. Much love. You're always in here. I appreciate that. 98. We can look into that, Rocky. A little fun fact, Rocky. One of my first tactics, sadly, it's not actually turned into a video. My first tactic on this game during the beta was a low block tactic because it was absolutely broken. So I can try and do that again, to be fair. I can give it a go. Give it a little whirl. This elevator music just... nice and relaxing. Nice and relaxing. No, much love, people, for being active in the chat. It does mean a lot. Yeah, Boom, to be fair, Discord, I'm not going to lie. People can ask me pretty much anything about my content. Unless it's like proper personal, then I'll decide to answer or not. But like, my Discord isn't the most active because when you don't stream, it just turns into a place for me to publish my videos, you know? But now we're streaming again, I might, you know, in fact, what I'll do is, instead of just talking, in life you shouldn't talk, you should just take action. So what I will do is I will go over right now, live on the stream, and I will say to anyone, if you do use Discord and you want to be part of the community, join that link there. The link in the chat right now, join that link if you've got Discord, and we'll try and be a bit more active in there. Get some chats going. 18 at my friend's place. I hear you, Matthew. My favourite Wonder Kid? Bakayoko. But no, if you've got Discord people... Oh, Rashford. Rashford. Let me get you off the pitch, son. If you're in that Discord, people, make sure you're joining. And I'll make an effort to be more active in there. Because at the moment, it is just a place for me to say that, look, video's been uploaded. Now, thank you, Ethan. Thank you. I'll try and be more active in there because we do really want to try and get a community going here. And usually, like, live streaming and Discord go pretty hand in hand. So, yeah. And I also put when I go live in there. So, if you don't see it on YouTube for some reason, you will in there. PSV have great Wonder Kids. They do. I done a PSV rebuild quite... I think that was like 4 or 5 days ago. It was very, very fun. I can't lie. It was very, very fun. This game's been very dominant, but not many goals. That's a penalty, though, that time. That is a penalty. Clear pen. We will take it. My guy's going to the monitor. Univar... Right, actually, very good question. Chat, what happened to Univar? Did he get injured? Didn't he move? Did he go to Benfica? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Big Ben Sesko is going to step. Oh, it's Penenkin it. Am I on TikTok? I am on TikTok. I'll put a link to my TikTok in the chat as well, because I don't have a command. I need to actually start going live on TikTok as well. That's my TikTok, people, if you want to follow that. It's in the chat as well. There's a lot of real life content on there as well. I went to Turkey recently. There's some good content on there, to be fair. My Patreon is going to be... My Patreon's going to show you the schedule today, Ethan. So this is also videos, people. So when it says Patreon, it doesn't just mean it's coming out only on there. So we've got a Henrik Rydstrom tactic coming out today, which was one of my most requested tactics. It's a Malmo manager, a very unique sort of formation, which, honestly, I will say, took ages to try and replicate, but we got there in the end. Millwall rebuild, best 3-4-2-1 tactic, then the Leon. That is this week. Next week, I am still yet to get the schedule done, but I will get it done. Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay. Just a timeout. Just, what the... Whoa! What's happened there? Hey, what's good, Klex? What was the message, actually? I mean, it's just got spammed like 5 times. That freaked me out. That freaked me out. The spam. I don't like people spamming in case of something which is gonna makes me worry. You know what I mean? God. Right, back into the game. We're 2-0 up. We're calm here. Hey, thank you, Klex. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. If you are new, I don't know what it was in the chat there. For anyone that's on TV and you're wondering why I'm sort of reacting a little bit, if you haven't... This is interesting because a couple of people are saying what's going on, so I imagine they might not have the chat open, which is fine. Someone come in and I believe spammed a Bible verse. Which, again, you know, was probably innocent, but if you come in and you spam something 5 times and it's like over a paragraph, I start to think, okay, what's going on here? They're not banned, they're timed out for 5 minutes, so Levski, hopefully you're still here. He is the Malmo manager. Very highly requested as well, I will say. Okay, Klex, bit of self-promo in there. We'll get 10-minute timeout for him. I'm joking, Klex. I'm going to do a little rebuild on Bristol, Tom. A little rebuild. Again, if you are new, please do leave the like button. If you're watching on TV, get the old phone out, leave a like, and then, you know, get me back on the telly. A like does help big time when it comes to these streams. It pushes it out. It gets more beautiful people. We've met a bunch of new people, by the way, since we started streaming, who might already be subs, but it's nice to actually have a conversation, talk to people. What's the weather like today, Klex? I'm Big Boom, 100%. Respectful of anything. But I just feel like when it comes to politics, religion, it's not a place for a live stream. And that's not just on here. That's on any platform. I just feel like everyone should have their own beliefs, own views on everything they want to. But as soon as that gets put into a live chat, it can cause a real divide. And Rashford's now out for 7 to 10 days. So that's not too helpful. Luckily, we've got Garnacho. Now, Sandy, it's all good, mate. It's all good. It's nothing too serious. I rate that from you, Klex. I rate that. Yeah, I mean, where I am in England, it's looking pretty dull. I'll be honest. I mean, without my light on here, I would be very... I'd literally be impossible to see. Europa League, we're fine. We haven't even got enough players to genuinely even do a full team, so hopefully we don't get any injuries. Yeah, Big Boom, mate, at the end of the day, I'm a very big believer in, you know, when it comes to things like religion and politics, religion and politics, sorry. I'd never discuss anything on stream. And if someone comes into the chat and they, you know, they type one thing in, it's fine, it's okay. Because it was a spam, I was just like, I'll just time them out, because spamming in itself's the offence there, not what it was. Just the spamming side of things. I didn't see it. What was the protest? Yes, Rising. Now make a vid on the manager who... I can take a look into it, Shadow. Yes, Chaos, I've been watching it on and off. I'll be honest, like today, there wasn't much action happening because a lot of teams have not even brought intermediates or wets. So not a lot of teams were out when I was watching it. I don't know if that's changed. Maybe a lot of teams are out. But tomorrow, I'm going to pop out because I need to get some euros before I go on holiday. But I want to watch Max tomorrow, so that is also why we're not going to be live, because Max should hopefully put in some laps. That could be ideal. For anyone that is sort of just swung by the stream and wasn't here yesterday too much, the left-back situation's been decided. Luke Shaw is going to be sold. We're actually keeping Malacia and Dorgu, because it means that Dorgu can get more of a run in the first team. And Luke Shaw's getting old, so... We've got training guides as well, Matt, on the YouTube, to be fair. I'm not sponsored by Gillette, no. I'm getting John Stone adverts, no. I am not, at the first bit, yes, Shadow, he did. But again, you can't really take times too seriously in pre-season testing, because different fuel loads, engine modes, compounds, there's several factors, but he did go quickest, yeah. He did go quickest. Hey, much love, Chaos. I am rooting for Max to win another title. I don't see Ferrari winning. I am genuinely hoping he does, but I've got a feeling McLaren or Ferrari might be an issue. That does happen, Big Boom, sometimes. Work the space gold, John. Welcome on in. Be sure to leave a like. Recently, Kostic, it cost me a couple of goals, so we just adapted a little bit. We done it yesterday, about 2 hours into the stream. Dorgu had a bad game last night. Who was at fault for the Onana-Dorgu mistake? You can argue both, to be honest, because it's both players' fault for the communication. It's Onana's fault for coming when Dorgu clearly would have got there, but it's also Dorgu's fault for attempting the pass, which was, you could quite tell, not even going to go anywhere good anyway. I'd probably pin it, if you want, I hate doing this. If you're going to say, like, a percentage of blame, I'd probably go 60 Onana, 40 Dorgu. What are adverts? Wait, Sandy, do you know if you're a channel member, do you not get adverts out of interest? That is a genuine question. That's not to try and get people to become one. It's a genuine question. I hear you, Shadow. It's Onana's fault for what? Onana's fault for what? I hear you, Vinny. I hear you. Hey, Graham, what's good, brother? Welcome on in. The legend, the beast of rebuild. If you're giving me the title, I'll accept it, Graham. Get on, have it. Do you think in the 3-4-3 you're playing now, Josh, honestly, Abby, it's not a bad shout, but the Volante I can't change because it saved me. It saved me. Absolutely saved me. If you you haven't got to tell me, Chaos, Sandy, how much is YouTube Premium nowadays? Because I need to buy it, because I always have YouTube on when I'm editing, doing stuff, and I get adverts, and they annoy me. Lenny Yoro. I will close down my Discord because I don't want people to keep thinking it's theirs. Graham's a proper joker. Wow, wow, wow. Well, Kempy, at the moment, it's quite hard to disagree because look what we're doing with United, you know? You know what I mean? 11.99, not bad to be fair. Vishal Chinku, what is going on? Hi, I won the Premier League with Chelsea in the updated database. That is incredible, mate. Do you make any signings? Like, on top of the current new signings you've got? That's incredible. Fair play, Sandy. Fair play. Ethan, now, there's a misunderstanding with my treatment of Lenny Yoro yesterday, because it wasn't just Yoro that I had an issue with. Anyone that doesn't have a good game for me, multiple occasions, 3 to 4 games, they'll get the same treatment. He then had a game, I give him a game against Crawley. He played really well. I then played him in I think it was against like maybe a team 17th in the Prem, and we were drawing 1-1, and he cut on the edge of the box and put it bottom right corner. So I forgive him, yeah. I did forgive him. Very good signings. Very good signings. Classic FM, Rocky. Classic FM. Classic FM. Right there. Right. 4-0 against Brentford in the first half. We can definitely take off some key players now. Let's just get Rasmus on. We'll keep him on. We'll keep Diallo on, really. We'll take Yoro off because on a bookham. Not that he's played bad. We'll keep it like that for now. But at the moment, chat, well, it was against Palace. Yeah, because Dean Henderson was so good the whole game. And it was Yoro, wasn't it? It was Yoro that tucked it in. I will say, chat, as it stands, we are on to win every trophy. Now, when I say that, it doesn't mean that I think we're going to win every trophy. It means that we technically can. We are in every competition. We are, where are we around the grounds? As it stands, we're top of the Prem. Liverpool have got a game in hand, but we still would be a point above as it stands. So, we are having a very strong season, is what I will say. I sweated like mad on the bus. It's absolutely freezing. I hate England. Hey, much love, Abby. Much love. Have a good one. I know, Klex, honestly, I'm quite nervous because I think there's a few people in here, Klex, who want me out of a job. In terms of not YouTube, in terms of this job. And I have obviously got the cup final and the title. And I'm very interested. Oh no, because I can't even type in the chat. I was interested to know how many people are watching on Patreon and how many people are watching on YouTube. Because I always put it up on Patreon to watch. And I'm always interested in the split. Because it gives me the view on YouTube because it's embedded into Patreon. But they won't be in the chat, so they can't even really tell me. Because I've watched my own stream on Patreon. You just get the live stream. Hopefully they accept one, Sandy. I like Enzo Fernandez. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I really like him in the game. If he's not playing well, though, Gavi's a very good player as well. The logos, sort it out, SI, brother. I'm watching on... Not going to even say it. Not even going to give it the time of day anymore, Kempy. YouTube, I'll join the Patreon eventually. Sandy, you're a channel member. That's enough, mate. Patreon is purely there for people that want to. I promote it because I don't have Twitch, so I'm not sat here being like, yeah, gifted subs, bits. We've got one platform, and I feel like for what we provide on there is a very good amount for the price per month. And of course, there's different pledges you can do as well. So I feel like I will happily plug it because I'm proud of what I give back as well. Okay, Klex. That is true, Big Boom. Hey, much love for that, Chinku. I've got an issue with my centre-back constantly holding on to the ball after the keeper rolls it to him. Is he on central defender or a ball player, YX? Mr. Moneyball. That's cold, by the way. Mr. Moneyball is cold. It is cold, that sentence. Mr. Moneyball. Mr. Moneyball. I like it. I like it. Who we got next? Okay, Kempy. I do not know anything about... Mackey's has come out. Be back. Ball player. Try him on central defender. He might be more direct. Is it possible to make my centre mid with great passing a key player in the team with tons of assists? Several ways, mate. If you're playing him as a bang-on central midfield player, I will quickly just mess about with this tactic because I don't want to mess up that one. If I was using a CM, I'd probably have him on automatic or support, probably more support, and I'd have a few instructions. So if you want him to be like a key assister, I really like him being quite fluid in movement, so I'd have him moving into different channels, roaming, and if you want him, if his passing's good, have more risks. Let him be a risk taker. Let him get involved. Let him be a talisman in the team. The one that's holding on to the ball, YX, try him on a central defender and just see if he goes a little bit, because usually they're less confident on the ball, which means they'll release it quicker. The logo pack is the... I honestly don't know. There's like a selection on there, Kostic. I think it's like realistic or real logos or something. I mean... the other thing, YX, have dribble less on him. If he's holding on to the ball, have dribble less. He then should get it, turn and pass. That would be the other suggestion. If you've got that, the central defender shout would be a good idea. So we've got Daly doing wonderful job. Yes, Jaden, the console tactics are on the Patreon. Because I wouldn't usually go on console or mobile, but I do it to sort of give something extra to my Patreon people. So they are different, but they do work, yeah. So, Chinku, the reason why we've kept Malacia is because we're selling Luke Shaw, we're going to get Dorgu back next season, and it made sense to have Malacia over Shaw as a player next to him, because Shaw's older, we can get more money for him, and he's going to want more game time than Malacia. So it means that Dorgu can come back in and actually have a real shot at left back. As long as he doesn't get sent off. And also the keeper makes a load of mistakes too. Onana passes it to the op. Has your keeper got good distribution? Like in terms of stats? Because if he doesn't, have him on a goalkeeper. Don't be afraid to change things, mate. Don't be afraid. Right, against Chelsea, here we go. No worries, brother. Okay, some of the lads are back. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. Diallo, okay. Diallo's fine. Got to start Bruno this game. I'm happy with that. Yeah, they are a little bit different, Jaden. They're not exactly the ones you see in the videos. I include my PC tactics in the videos because, like, I want to say probably, like, 75% of my viewership probably are people that play on PC. I make the console and mobile, especially for Patreon people, just because I wouldn't traditionally play it on that device. I really like Signs, so I'm happy to hear that. I do like Signs. That would have been a good goal. Yeah, it does mess him up, Sandy. It does mess him up. I'm actually quite nervous because we're genuinely getting quite close to the final. And I think that's why a lot of people are probably here to see me in a final. Because if a streamer loses a final, it is like a pure runway strip to just absolutely blitz them. Just absolutely tear them apart. It's just it's like a free golden ticket. It's like, do you know what? Let's tear into him. What I would like to see is a few more likes on the old live stream. Before we get into the cup final, if you haven't left a like on the stream and you're not on your TV, if you can see the like button, drop a little like on it. Drop a little like on it. It's the only thing with streaming this onto Patreon as well, is they don't even see anything apart from the embedded video. But it's okay because, you know, we provide that service. That's what we do. Come on, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, get in there. We'll take it. I will not be wearing a suit. I'm actually... So not this month. Next month, I'm actually going out to get a suit because I genuinely don't even own a suit. I've not needed to wear a suit for quite some time. I have Kempi. I have worn... Mate, I've obviously worn a suit. It's the Carabao Cup final, but we could also be in the FA Cup final, Champions League final. There's a lot of potentials. A guaranteed final is the Carabao Cup, Tim. The last time I wore a suit would be in... A full suit, the last time would be 2017. 2017 would be the last time I wore a full suit. If you're including like a full-on full suit, like trousers and shirt isn't a suit, obviously, and like a gilet, that's obviously that makes me sound like I'm some sort of Jack Whitehall regen. Obviously that's not a suit, but I don't know where I don't really need a suit for my current job, which is obviously doing this. The only time you need a suit outside of that is for, what, weddings, funerals? Maybe Silverstone, potentially. Maybe the F1. Kempy, do you not remember the time you sent me a picture of you in a gilet? When there was that conversation about me joining you on golf one day? Let's just remember that one. Kilt is where it's at, lad. I've never worn a kilt. I think they're brave to wear a kilt. Because, like, I mean, I'll definitely be wearing boxers, I can tell you that. Some of them don't, do they? I think they're a little bit, you know what I mean? It feels like a disaster's waiting to happen. It worries me. You have, Kempy. You have. You've sent me something that represents a gilet. You 100% have in your time. 100% have. Alright, no. To be fair, no, I think it was a cardigan. No, you sent me something. Would it be turtleneck? Maybe it's a turtleneck. You sent me something and I was like, yeah, that is incredibly Tory. Go on, Sandy. Just to answer your question, Sandy, there will not be a suit for the Champions League final if we get there. There won't be a suit. I'll find it. I'll find it after the stream, Kempy. I'm not going to do it mid-stream. I will find it. It was roughly around the time when I was going to come and play golf with you. And you sent me it. You sent me it, and I was like, wow, okay. Am I Cardi B? You could be. We'll bring Ahmad on as well. No, I think it was a turtleneck. I think it was like a Lacoste turtleneck. I'm pretty sure. I can recall it now. I think it was a Lacoste turtleneck. If I'm right in saying. We're getting blitzed here, by the way, in terms of possession. We're holding on, though, so I'm not going to change anything. Okay, we were holding on. Again, considering... Okay, Mainu's won it back. I was going to say, considering the possession, if they do equalise, we can't complain. But as it stands... That is a much-needed goal. It's very against the play, but we'll take it. No, Kempy, it wasn't. It was something. And it's one of three things. It's either a Lacoste turtleneck, it's a gilet, or it's a cardigan. And I swear it's Lacoste. I wouldn't just remember, or it could be Calvin Klein. No, it could be Calvin Klein. Their logos look so similar. How do I find Xbox Tactics on your Patreon? Very good question. So, as one can see here as well, for anyone that is interested, you do get the whole shebang with me. You get all three of my tactics, all my tactics from the whole year, console and mobile. Now, for anyone wondering, if you've got the same question as Jaden, the way that you find the console and mobile is on the tactic post. It will have, for example, there'll be multiple files. So on my last one, I'll go and read one out right now. So if you go onto my Patreon page, Jaden, and if you're in the membership of Extra Access, you'll go and you'll see my files, and it will say, for example, Where is it? This one. So the Ancelotti one, it will say Ancelotti console.jpg. You click on that, it will download a picture, and it will have a complete breakdown of that console tactic. Obviously, you can't download tactics on console, so it's not a file. It's a picture and a full-on breakdown of that entire tactic. And if you're on mobile, they're labelled as mobile, and there's actually 4 screenshots for mobile, because you can't have it on one thing. So that's how you get the mobile and the console. Then the PC ones are the ones with .fmf at the end. For anyone wondering, that's how you go over and get them. Okay, Big Boom. That is mental, Sandy. What tactical style? Fluid counter. Fluid counter. Now, Kempy, mate, you're not at home, are you? You're not at home. I was gonna say, if you were at home, go through that wardrobe, because you've definitely got... mate, I wouldn't remember such a niche thing. I wouldn't remember it. Oh, Tottenham's coming up. I wouldn't remember such a niche thing. No chance. No chance I'll remember such a niche thing. It was definitely one of them. And I'm strongly leaning towards... I thought it was the gilet. I thought it was the gilet, but if you're adamant it's not that, it's got to be the turtleneck. It has to be the turtleneck. It's got to be. It's got to be. It's... Mate, because I remember the conversation. Basically, chat, me and Kempy were on about going to play golf. He plays golf a lot. There was one time where I was going to go and I didn't in the end. And we were talking about what to wear. And I was speaking to Kempy about what I can wear, what I can't wear. And I just remember him sending me a picture of a turtleneck or a gilet. It was one of them. It was one of them, Kempy. Unless I've got you confused, but who would send me a picture of a gilet or turtleneck? United is a very toxic place at the moment. We can only hope that it improves. And that will take simply time, to be honest. Simply time. That's all we can do is give it time at the end of the day. We're not starting out, eh? We'll give Martinez a game. Euro's poor Euro is playing every single game at the moment, so Cobby's been so good we can't. Not me. Okay, Sandy. Now, Kempy, I swear it was you. Maybe I've got it confused, man. I swear. I swear. Honestly. To be fair, though. To be fair, the only gilet that I've actually got now is going to be the Red Bull F1 one for this season. That's the only one I'm going to have. I don't have a selection of gilets, to clarify. I'm going to have one. Just the one. Just the one. Because occasionally it's quite nice. I thought he scored. Ugarte, man. Come on. Come on, fella. Come on. That's a ball in. Quite unlucky. God, I'm nervous for the final. I am nervous for the final. Chat, do you think that I can beat Tottenham in a final? Carabao Cup, what do we think? Someone commented on that. Can you even comment on the live stream about doing it in the chat? Is that even possible? It is possible. It's the Work the Space skin. Work the Space gold skin, brother, for the person who asked. What's good? Welcome in. Oh my God, I'm awful with names today. Awful. Francesca, welcome in. RB Leipzig, boom. RB Leipzig, 14 seasons. 14 season job. Absolutely love it. If Euro starts, then yes. 4-0 United. I hope so. I just want to win one trophy because I think that'll give us confidence for the rest of the season. If we lose, it's not going to be a good vibe. Oh, we have been played out of that press. We have been played out of that press. We have been played out big time. Well in, Van Ewick. Incredible. Good shout from you, by the way, Kempy. This right back. He was a little bit ropey for a few games, but overall, worth the money. Malacia, on a serious revenge arc, he is, I can tell you that. Kobe Mainu, incredible. Unlucky, not as good. Amad Diallo, 13th goal of the season, incredible. Josh, can you do team instructions, only tactic, without... What, you want me to do just a basic sort of tactic? Jaden, firstly, mate, please allow me to thank you. Secondly, can I just say, I am very sorry that you've not got a notification come up. I literally paid for basically from someone from Fiverr, if you know what that is, to pretty much give me Patreon alerts for my YouTube stream, and they're not working. So I do apologise, Jaden, but thank you so much for signing up. If you've got any questions about the Patreon, please do not hesitate to ask. And also, Jaden, because you're new, if you're still here, I want to make sure you get in on the action. Please check your messages on Patreon tomorrow, because we've got a big giveaway going on, and you have 48 hours to claim the prize. So if you do win, I'll send you a message. So make sure you check Patreon over the next couple of days in case you get lucky, because it's like 120 quid you could win just for being part of the Patreon. So please do check, because I don't want you to miss out, especially because you've been so generous enough to sign up. Absolute legend. Very good player in the game. It's going great, Skizzle. What's going on, brother? I don't really see player... So we won't be seeing that next year anyway with the weight and height, will we? Yeah, I guess you could say it's a weakness. I've just really always liked this skin, to be honest with you. How much is the Patreon, and is it a one-time payment? So Patreon is a monthly subscription thing. You can pay over the year, and it does work out to be cheaper. But I'm not here to completely, rinse every single penny from people. I offer a Patreon if people wish to support. I will mention it a few times because I feel like I give a lot of perks for your money. You can cancel at any time as well, which is something that I do think is a very good perk of that website. And at the moment, there's 20% off. So if you did plan on signing up at all, probably the best time is now, right before the giveaway as well, which is tomorrow. But no, I mean, I think it works out. We had a kind viewer break it down the other day. I think per piece of content, because basically with me, every day you get a piece of content, you either get a tactic or a rebuild file. It works out about 13 pence over a month per piece of content. So the same as, what can you get for 13 pence in this world now? Can you get a Freddo for 13 pence? I don't even think, no, that's way off. Don't know what you can get with 13 pence, but that's what it works out as. So it is a monthly thing, but you can cancel it as well. Yeah, let me know, Sandy. Lower club, Skizzle, seriously work with free agents. Loans are your friend up to a certain point, but the big one, get your staff right. Don't let your club be limited to staff, because I feel like it's a big thing, a big issue with people. They let the staff go pretty much down and they don't really pay attention to it. Play a very basic tactic like a 4-2-3-1, just get consistent results. And try and use the free agent market is my advice. If Kempy's got any more advice for lower league management, let me know, because he's a lot more knowledgeable on sort of lower league stuff because he's done a lot of rebuilds. You want to know the perks? So Big Boom, I will read out the perks. It does sound like I'm plugging it to everyone, but I will read out the perks to people because we've literally just been asked. So the perks of the Patreon, I always say to people, I would realistically go with the extra access one, which is what around about 600 people or 700 people currently are in. So it is £5 a month, and you get early access to all of my tactics. You get all in the videos. If you've watched them, there's 3 variants. You get all 3 variants. You get console tactics, mobile tactics of every tactic that comes out. You get your tactics tweaked by me between 24 and 48 hours. You also get priority in the tactic and rebuild requests. you get you get entered to the monthly Patreon giveaway. And also, we are now going to obviously introduce stuff like name and regens in saves and stuff like that because we're live streaming. So that's what we're doing. So there's loads of perks. There's loads. In total, there's 13. A couple of them are more stream based. So I've just read out the ones that are pure like downloads and stuff. The rebuild part, Skizzle, as well, is to just... Sometimes the easiest thing to do, Skizzle, and I'll show you after this game, because it sounds really silly, but it's really basic, and no one really uses it this year either. I'll wait until this game ends, and I will show you what has just happened there. I'll show you. Broken FM, Rocky. Broken FM. We'll take that, though, a 3-1 away win against the Villa. One thing you can do, by the way, if you have just joined the stream, please do leave a like on the stream, lads. It does help out big time. It really does mean a lot to me. Use this, Skizzle. And not a lot of people use this, but it is an easy way to see. Like, for example, you can clearly see all of the options you've got a centre-back. And it is worth looking at their ages. If you've got, like, 5 centre-backs, but they're all, like, 30-odd, you need to get some younger players in. So for me, I've got 27-year-old, 29-year-old. We've then got a couple sort of middle of their career, but then we've got Euro and a 22-year-old. So we've got a nice mixture. Right back, for example, we have got a 27-year-old and a 24-year-old. We're okay for now. Left back, obviously, we've got Malacia. We've got Dorgo out on loan, who's like 2019, something like that. Use this. Yeah, you use the squad planner. No one really uses it, and I don't even know if like it's even that popular, but I use it. I really like it. It helps me out. It helps me out. I look at it all the time. I personally think it's a bit of a lifesaver. I mean, you could also, the argument's there, Bizzle, you can also do this, right? You can also do that and just look. But I just think the squad planner makes it look quite neat. But I don't know. I don't know how many people use it, but I'd recommend it. What section did you put it in, mate? What section, Sandy? Or is it a message? I'll take a look in a second, Sandy. I think we're about to, after this game, yeah, we've got to lock in. It's Carabao Cup final time. It's an opportunity to finally win a trophy. Finally win a trophy with Manchester United. Something which a lot of people thought would be impossible. It's not. We're going to make it happen. We're making it happen. Burnley away first, though. A game that I'd like to win purely to go into a final on that sort of hot feeling. You know what I mean? Going in, feeling good, feeling up for it. It's in your saves. Can't see it. I'll have a look in a second, Sandy. I'll take a little look. That is something, Viking. That is something, isn't it? Okay, Nikita. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. Right, this game. Hey, love to hear it. Love to hear it, Skizzle. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. We are going to go in quite strong with this sort of game because I ideally would like to go a couple of goals up quite early, then sub off the real key performers just to send them in hot in this final. And hopefully there's no injuries. We are still, you know, we've got to take the final seriously because we are in a final, but also we're in a Premier League title race. So if we get injuries here, it's going to be very frustrating, but we've sort of got to go full strength in the Prem because we are top of the league. So we are more than in the race. Oh no. Burnley away. Why did I know Burnley would be an issue? Why did I know Burnley would do something? I had this feeling Burnley would be a nightmare. I had this feeling. I had this feeling they'd do something. Just the gut feeling that they'll scrape their way in. It's a good goal, to be fair. I know they're playing great football. It's not what you want before a final. Not a loss to Burnley. It's Rashford's first game back as well, so at least he can get some sharpness in him before the final. Malacia, no one to pass it to. No one to pass it to. Hannibal, yeah. It was a good goal from him, to be honest with you. We've still got plenty of time. It's never nice going behind, a Burnley away, because they can defend, and they will defend. Sesko, here we go. Out wide, into Van Ewijk. Plenty of... Oh, pace. Is it a corner? It is a corner. Okay. Ball in here would be nice. Good ball, Ahmad. Go on, good ball. Easy collection. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Welcome on in. He's spamming the ha-has. Is that because we're 1-0 down to Burnley by any chance? What are the stats looking like? I mean, they've had more possession. That's iffy. That is ropey. Okay. We ain't going to fall victim to Burnley's defensive ways. We're not going to make that happen. I hope. Well, that was a quiet end to the half, wasn't it? That was a very quiet end to the half. Almost quite eerie, to be honest. And we're now going into a Carabao Cup final, failing to score against Burnley as it stands. That fills me with confidence going in. Fills me with real confidence. We're going to make subs. Right, subs are coming on. We'll take the front three off. Because, I mean, they're going to play in the next game, so... Mainu's knackered as well. He is really tired. In fact, we could probably do with this now, couldn't we? Try and actually get back into the game. Is Ugarte the better box-to-box? He is. Let's run it. Let's run it. No, not Josh out. We're on a good run apart from this. We can get a goal here. We can get a goal here. Please don't score a second. Well in. Well in. Højlund. Through to Garnacho. One-on-one. Garnacho. Oh, my days. Yeah, it's ADHD. I mean, YouTube do like their adverts. And, you know, if I'm partnered or not partnered, they still run them, you know. So it's one of them ones. They do like their adverts. Get in there. Come on. We'll take it. Hey, spam that like button, people. I can see him being spammed before the cup final. Let's get some more likes in here. Come on, boys. We conceded against Burnley with Hannibal in 9 minutes. One more highlight. Come on. Van Ewijk inside. Ugarte, Højlund, Garnacho. We got one more sub. The title race is about to get very interesting, boys and girls. Well in. He's off. He's off. He's offside. He's a country mile offside. He's a country mile offside. Oh, man. So offside, it's not even funny, to be honest. Don't want to change that. Another highlight, Mazraoui, Morton. Into Lenny Yoro. Back into Morton. Plenty of time. Mazraoui, just come on the field. Maybe he should have stayed off the field. Win it back. Well in Ugarte. He's run through a man there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mazraoui. Ball in. Rasmus. He should have come on. A Mazraoui. Sorry? Sorry? 2 disallowed goals in like 2 minutes, by the way. Oh, I think the dog wants to come up. This was a disallowed goal, no? This was a disallowed goal that I'm now going to play. Sometimes, Skizzle. Usually if I'm a goal up and I just want to try and get another cheeky goal without really relying so much on my own tactics, I'll play for set pieces. We've just had 2 disallowed goals in like 2 minutes. Is it... Chat, Kempy, you're usually a VAR man. Can somebody tell me how this is offside? Can somebody tell me how this is offside, please? Can someone tell me how this is offside? Am I being blind? I don't know, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I think to that. I don't know. I don't know what I think to that. I really don't know what I feel about that. I don't like what I'm feeling. His knees. Well, it's going to be a draw against Burnley with 2 disallowed goals in the 93rd and 95th minute. So, you know, it happens. We are still top of the table, even if City and Liverpool win their games, game in hand. We are still top. What's good, Daniel? And we are now playing Tottenham Hotspur. Right, 1 in the chat if we beat Tottenham Hotspur. 2 in the chat if we lose to Tottenham. 1 if we win, 2 if we lose. I want to see your feedback before we go into the game, because I want to know if I've got supporters or I've got doubters. Either way, the players will go there, they will give everything, and they will turn up. I can promise you that. I can promise you that right now. You drew to Scott Parker. Sean Pringle's right in with the 2, by the way. I think that's his first message of the day. 1-1, 2. 1-1, 2. 1, 4-0 United. Another 1. United. We've got this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cup final time, boys. If you're a United fan in this stream right now, or you're just enjoying, please leave a like on it. This will be the only cup final we see United in as a guarantee this year. We are not changing the system before a cup final. That screams panic. We can't do it. We will actually watch this. We'll watch this just to see who we actually get. In fact, it's not even to do with us, is it? Oh, it is to do with us. Right, let's see them. I'll take 5. And to be fair, it's going to be some dead team in it. We can beat them anyway. We'll just skip it. We'll skip it. Who did we get? Yeah, Fiorentina. We can beat them. We can do this. We can do this. We honestly, we can. We can do this. We can. Spurs are not an easy team. You lost both games, did we? We drew. We've drawn against them. What do you mean last season? Was it last season? Our team meeting. This is where it either goes all the way up or it goes all the way down. Well in, lads. Well in. They've taken that well. They've taken that well. I'm hoping the Tottenham boys are nervous. I am hoping the Tottenham boys are nervous. I don't want to change system though, Big Boom, because it's just a complete gamble from the get-go. Oh, we've got some tough games coming up, you know. Well, City's tough, really. Right, here we go then, people. Here we go. Right. Let's talk business. Rashford, Sesko, 100%. Diallo, 100%. He's starting 100%. We want him on the bench at bare minimum. Rubbing their hands. We will start Malacia because he's done so well for us this year. Euro can play De Ligt, Martinez, or yeah, we will play that back line. Right. Ange is their manager, I believe. We'll look at the team sheets. That will say as well. Right, so we are now going into the Carabao Cup final. Ange is their manager. They've added, I always butcher his name. This guy, I butcher his name way too much. Other than that, it's a very, very similar team. Nope, we want to do this. Right, here we go. Here we go then, people. Here we go. Celebrations if we win. Commiserations if we lose. It's a very early booking for De Ligt. Not an ideal booking. The dog's come up for the final. The dog has come up for the final. Malacia, Mainu, Malacia. Back to Martinez. Ugarte on the turn. 1-0. 1-0 inside of 12 minutes. The dog absolutely loves it. He absolutely loves it. Look at that. That's a dog that wants a final. That is a dog. He's going for it. Oh my. That is an awkward position. That's a very awkward position. Oh my. Look at him. Look at him here. He's really getting engrossed in the game. He absolutely loves it. Absolutely loves it. What a guy. Or what a dog. Not a guy. I mean, I will be honest. I can't move now. I'm being obstructed. Malacia on the ball. Into Mainu. That's a deep cross. Van Ewijk. Right-hand side. Across. It's in. An own goal. Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven with an own goal. That is not what they would have wanted. That is not what they would have wanted at all. That is awful from them. Oh my God, we've come alive. Amad Diallo on the cutback. He's not given a pen for that. That's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Wow. Wow. I would not give that as a pen. I'll be honest. And he scored it. 3-0 in 32 minutes. And as it stands, our first season in charge officially, because we joined halfway through last year, at minimum, we are going to win one trophy. A 3-0 lead in 30 minutes. Rashford. It's bad. It's bad. Tottenham are getting done. Tottenham are getting done. I mean, I'll be honest with you, their team's actually good. It's the same team as real life, bar the left wing. And they've kept Son up front. I mean, this guy's not a bad player either. It's not like an awful signing. That is not good. That's not good for Tottenham. That's not good. And what I'm going to do is, just because... Okay, we've got two centre-backs on bookings. I don't like that. I'm going to sub De Ligt off. I'm going to play Tabio in the middle. Because the last thing we want is a red card now, to be honest. You did say 4-0, Ethan. The last thing I want is a red card. So, I'm going to trust Euro. I will take him off. Malacia is on a booking as well. I can't really make another sub based off a card at the moment. A much love, Big Boom. As it stands, Manchester United are going to be Carabao Cup winners. We have got 4 players on bookings. We have got 4 players on bookings. Subs are coming on. Subs are coming on. Diallo is on his last legs. Bruno can come on. Ugarte can get subbed off for Morton. Malacia can come off for sure. That can be his last sort of, well, guaranteed trophy lift. And we are going to stick with that. We're going to keep Euro on. In fact, we will also bring... No, we'll keep Martinez on. He shouldn't get sent. He shouldn't get sent. There's only 15 minutes left anyway, but this has been a very... Oh, hang on a second. A much loved Big Boom. Thanks for being in the stream, fella. Try and have a good rest of your day. I tell you what. This has been a statement. I had to reinstall mine, Geordie, when it happened to me. I had to reinstall FM. We are going to be your Carabao Cup winners. Carabao Cup winners. Against Tottenham. We'll take it. We'll take it. A trophy has come back to Old Trafford. We'll take it. I will take it quite happily. It's emotional. It's a trophy which a lot of people mock. A lot of people joke about. But for us, it's just a step in the road. And we will enjoy this title lift. We will enjoy it. There we go. A moment of utter magic. I'm even going to save the picture. You did predict the score, Ethan. Bang on. Be sure to spam the like button, people. Be sure to spam the like button because we have brought one trophy back to United already. Already. That's what we've done. We've managed it. We've had, you know, what? Our first real season. Sean had faith all the time, apparently. For how long will be the stream? It'll be going for a little bit longer, mate. At least another hour. Because I think this is now where we really pick up and confidence should be through the roof. We now go and play, well, we play Cardiff, so we should beat them anyway. I think, I'm not going to say what I think we're going to do because it's complete jinx, but this has been a very good season. And I think it's now time we start to really appreciate the players that have not been doing that well in real life. Thanks for the spam of love hearts, people. It does help genuinely a lot more. For anyone that doesn't know how it sort of works, the more likes we get on the stream, the more people will come in. And obviously, the bigger the community gets, the more I can do for giveaways. Everybody wins, really, to be honest. But I was just going to say, I am debating keeping Marcus Rashford. Now, I know a lot of people won't like it, and I understand it. I understand it completely. But he's been very good for us. I mean, if we go and look at Rashford, 10 goals, 2 assists in 24 games in the Prem alone. Overall, 15 and 2. Sesko, 20 and 6. It's mental. It's absolutely mental. Go for a treble. Ethan cooked. Ethan was... It's a fair prediction. That is true, Sandy. It is true. But we come into a team that had so much negativity surrounding it. A lot of people, you know, including myself, were writing us off for a couple of seasons. We've come in. We've got to a Carabao Cup final. And I know, again, it is the Carabao Cup final. It's not like a mental trophy. But it's a final. It's emotional. Emotional times. And we now go in against Cardiff. Put a poll on the stream. For what? We are keeping Rashford. That's not going to be decided by a poll. I will keep Rashford. The only way we sell Rashford is for like 90, 100 mil. I mean, that's if Saudi come in, realistically. Right, we now face up against Cardiff. We are going to start Amas. We are also going to start Collier as well. We'll keep Mainu in the team. We'll give Tabio a run out. We will also give Araujo a run out as well. Ugarte can go on the bench. We'll start Malacia because he doesn't play that much anymore anyway. We'll start Fernandez. We'll give Rasmus a start. 400th game. Wow, fair play. For Rashi, let's go. I think we're going to keep Rashi, you know, Son. I think we're going to keep him. Your local team, yeah? I'll try and go easy on him. I mean, it's a strong team, right? But, again, I sort of want to stay competitive now because as it stands, I've said it 9 times this stream, as it stands, we still genuinely can win everything. So, why not go for it? You know what I mean? In reason. Tabio. Fernandez. This is in 10 seconds. Rashford over the top. Inside. Højlund. Off the bar. Into Toby. Into Tabio. Plenty of time. Oh, wow. This could go in. Is that Bruno? Yeah. This could go in here, Ethan, mate. I'll be real. 52-second free kick. Very good effort. Very good effort. I feel like Cardiff are going to struggle here. I'll be honest. It's literally highlight after highlight. This could be relentless, even for the local team. It could be something. Yeah, something. It started. It started. The goals are coming way too early. If they hold on a little bit, you never know. But 2 minutes now, we could be witnessing 6 or 7 here. We could be witnessing 6 or 7. I'll be real with you. It's a blessed fixture to get if you're United. It is a blessed tie to get. Mainu just running through the entire back line. Just, I tell you what, El Ghazi, what a player to have at Cardiff, by the way. It's a shot. It's a shot, Ethan. It's a shot. You can't hate it. You can't hate it. I can't believe it, mate. Carabao Cup, I would have taken literally in seconds if you would have offered it to me. Ethan, would you like to explain to me how Cardiff have turned into prime? I don't even know what sort of football that is. 1-1. All tied up. All tied up. All tied up, Ethan. All tied up. Is he... Okay, taking a knock. Okay. Not tied up. Rasmus Højlund. Okay. Without any disrespect, Ethan, if we do lose to Cardiff, there might be questions. Okay. I don't hate this sort of style. I'm not against it. Oh, Garnacho. I'll take a quick look, Sandy, because I think this game should be not chill, but we should be okay. 400th game. That's a lot of games. I respect it, mate. I respect the commitment. I do respect it. Very highly. It's a lot of games to play. Signs fastest in practice. I like to see that. Has Lawson done any laps, Viking? Or is he even in the garage? Mazraoui. Plenty of time to drive here. Into Rasmus. Into Garnacho. Into Cobby. In the middle. That's good collection. Good collection, to be fair to him. Proper Zen. th. Did he miss that, or was it a save? Oh, it was a save. Okay, I thought he missed it. Go on, Bruno. Little ball in here, son. Little ball in. Little ball in. Unlucky. Unlucky. I tell you what, Ethan, the game's not gone the way I thought it had. I thought this game could have easily gone to, like, do you know one of the ones where it's like 6 or 7? But I will say, Cardiff have held their own. Yeah, they're losing, but they're not getting battered. They're not getting battered by any means. In fact, we can't even register a shot at the minute. They're defending really well. Mate, Cardiff are defending quite well here. We've got tons of the ball, but we can't have the final pass. That'll get put into the box. Okay, it's just unlucky. That is an unlucky deflection. But, mate, I'll tell you what. Cardiff, they've held their own this half. They might now fall apart after going a couple behind, but they've done all right. They've done all right, to be fair. 4-4-2 in full flow. Mazraoui's dropping a 9.2, by the way. A 9.2. A 9.2. Some right back. He has got 2 assists, to be fair. I do, in more sort of like direct 4-4-2s, sort of like 4-4-2 or 3-5-2s ADHD, I do deploy a bit of more of a direct passing. Depends what you're sort of after, you know, what sort of style you want. Okay, right. Cardiff are actually... They're not even doing bad. Like, they're not a team you can just sort of, you know, ignore. They're not a team you can ignore anymore. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. This is mental. This is absolutely mental. Oh, that's shocking defender from Humphreys. And I am going to do this just so it doesn't happen again. I am going to take off the youth. Just to secure it up a little bit. So we don't keep this one goal going each way. I mean, that is... What was Humphreys doing then? He almost let him have it. Hang on a second, though. Hang on a second? What sort of play is this from Cardiff? It's like watching a prime Bayern. Mate, look at the keeper's confidence. Oh, keeper. Uh-oh. 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 It is Ethan. Yo, that is not good. That's not good. Ooh. A deep line playmaker will sit a lot more deeper. And not being fun, not being like sarcastic, but he'll play make sitting deep. So like he will literally, the ideal role for a deep line playmaker, in my opinion, it works really well if you obviously have forward runners. So like he'll always hit an advanced forward. If you use wingers inside forwards, he'll always find them. He'll just sit quite deep. Volantes tend to roam and push up a little bit. I don't know what the keeper was doing. Mazraoui. What have I just seen? What did I just see Mazraoui even do? I don't know what I've just seen. No idea what I've just seen. Literally not got an idea what he's just done. I tell you what. Let's get Sesko on just for a couple of minutes. If he can grab a goal here, just keep that confidence going. He's doing really well this year. Penalty. Is he on the pen? I'll let Sesko take it. It's just come on the pitch. This will keep the goals going in, hopefully. You watch him miss now. He shouldn't. He's been very good for us. Good pen. Good pen. Get that confidence going. 21st goal of the season. Try and get that towards 30. Really, really make him have a ridiculous first season. If you can... If Sesko stays fit in your saves, it's an Onana mistake. It's an Onana mistake. It's like yesterday all over again. It's like yesterday all over again, chat. Let's look at it. It's an Onana mistake. Oh, no. I mean, FM, I guess, is realistic, isn't it? To a degree, it's realistic. 9 goals in this game. 9 goals. There'll be a 10th. There's got to be a 10th. There's been mistakes, defensive howlers. It's had everything, this game. Off the post. They don't even have that bad of a team. Like, they've got some noticeable players in there. Malacia own goal. I didn't see it. I was on my phone. Let me have a... Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. What is going on? Okay, that's really good play. That is really good play. That would have been nuts. Oh, he's offside, is he? No, for, corner. Ethan, I tell you what, mate. If the game was at like the 70th minute right now, I'd be willing to put a bet on it. That's 2 errors in like, yeah, mental. Appa, it is going to be the Work the Space Gold skin, brother. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Be sure to leave a like on the stream. Anyone new, be sure to subscribe as well. It is completely free. Ugarte into Garnacho. There we go. That is going to be 7-4. 11 goals in this game. No one can really be happy with that, can they? I mean, oh no, it's time for another one. I can't believe what I'm seeing. 7-5. 7-5. 7-5. What sort of game is that? 7-5 against Cardiff. I mean, 2 of the goals were mistakes, but still. For laptops for FM, I would always, if you Google the minimum limits to run Football Manager 2024, and just go a little bit above that, because obviously, when the next M actually does drop, the next FM, which hopefully, you know, won't be silly long, although it will be, it's going to have a new match engine. You probably will need a bit of a better device to run it on. Not like anything mental, but just look at like the minimum requirements for a laptop. And then, oh, we got Man City next after conceding 5 against Cardiff. We've got Man City, who are 3rd in the title race. And now we need to go ahead and actually beat them as well. Viking, honestly, there were stages of that game, Viking, where I didn't know what I was actually seeing with my own eyes. Like, I was watching my team go down one end of the pitch. They were doing all of this beautiful tiki-taka, all of this stuff. And then we tried to defend and, well, yeah, not nice. Not nice. Now, we beat Man City at home. Oh, here we go. We'll skip it and get the result. Bournemouth. We can progress against them. The English Cups might be looking pretty tasty this year. Rico Lewis could be out, which is good. Sesko named Player of the Month, Young Player of the Month. I'm a bit behind Pep. What, so the old Manchester United team in this modern system? Is that what you mean? Right, Man City away. No Haaland. No Haaland. Foden in a false 9. They haven't lost in 5 games, though, so let's not get too cocky here, okay? I'm going to start Bruno, you know, for this game. Yeah, we're going to start that. Malacia at left back as well. Because then we've got Garnacho and Diallo to bring on for pace. And to be honest, I fancy that we can outpace their back line. Maybe not with Walker, but with Gavardio, he's semi-quick, we can take him on. Ake, we can take on. No Haaland, which is a big breath of fresh air because he is a nightmare. We can give it a go. We can give it a go, ADHD. Right then. Man City away from home. No Haaland. A false 9 coming in. And a highlight for City right away. Good challenge from Bruno. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. Foden. Good save. I feel like this system that he's got is going to actually cook. Like, I feel like they wouldn't... Like, unless Haaland's moved, Anyone up there? No one up there. Hey, what's good, Shaw? How did the driving lesson go? We won the Carabao Cup, by the way, Shaw. We do not have the new match engine, Thunder. None of our games have usually been like that, Thunder. That was a one-off. How are you doing, though, buddy? If you just arrived, be sure to leave a little like on the old stream. No, we do not use any sort of match engine mods. You need that Tycoon, Sandy. That little Tycoon takeover would be nice. Not a set piece before half time. Oh my. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a block on the line from Maino, I believe that was. Wow. Okay. Right, we're fine for now anyway. Let's just try and build in this second half. I can't believe that. Mental. Well in. Over. Okay, that'll do. That's a mistake from Euro. Okay. We won't judge him because he's been very good. He's been very good for the past like 20 odd games. Just please don't score from this. Good. Okay. Wow, we have been bad this game. We might make some subs. In fact, we're going to make subs. We'll watch this highlight first, because if they score, it might make me go even further. Yeah, they're going to score. Right, okay. It's still not done. Well in, Rashi. He's onside. Sesko. Good save. Right, subs. Bruno has offered nothing, and he is semi-tired. Rashford semi-tired as well. So we are going to do the double. Get fresh legs on. Cobby's quite tired in there. We'll get Morton on as well. We really just can't afford to have tired people because they are playing round us for absolute fun. They're having a great time. An absolutely great time. We've had 35% possession. This has been a normal Man City performance. We'll make 2 more subs in like the 75th minute. We'll do it now. We'll bring on Rasmus, and I'm going to bring on Mazraoui purely because we've got a booking on Van Ewyck. And to be fair, Mazraoui has been quite good as well. Malacia. Martinez. Malacia. Garnacho. Højlund. He's just come on. Is he onside? He has just come on. That could be a bit of tactical genius. Has he... Please... Get in there. Get in there. A Garnacho assist. Just come on. Højlund. Just come on. 1-0 away from home in potentially one of the biggest snatch and grabs you will ever see. It's not deserved at all. 2 players come on. 2 players make the difference. Please. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I mean, honestly, that is incredible. 2 of the players we just brought on. Garnacho, beautiful ball. Højlund, beautiful finish. That is absolutely incredible. My music's not even on. Didn't even realise. Sometimes you just blank out the elevator music. You know what I mean? Let's get it back on. Get it back on. Run up the elevator playlist. I want to quickly see how Lawson's doing. My boy Lawson. Well, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's a very, very good result. A very, very strong result. Especially away from home. We'll take that. Release clause. Round of 6. We're coming. Obviously, we're coming into the business end of the season. We're coming up to the part where like we're going to have a lot of tough games all in one window, aren't we? I'll tell you what. Apart from Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, we've also got like Bournemouth. That's in the cup. We've got Sunderland. They're 19th, 17th, 11th, 15th. We've got some nice games towards the end of the season. To be fair, we've got some nice games. We have got some pretty decent games. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just about fine. Again, if you are new, please do leave a like on the stream and subscribe. It is completely free to do both of those and helps out massively. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can... We'll at least do these games here. We'll play a few more games because I would like my, not last stream, but I'd like the next stream to literally have the chance to have all of the remaining finals in. So we'll carry on because I want to try and progress through some competitions. The Premier League, I think, is going to go genuinely down until the last day. Hey, much love for the likes, my people. I actually think, in terms of the Prem, it's going to go down to the last day. It will go down to the last day. It honestly will go down to the last day. And again, people, anyone that is watching me on telly, if you've not been in the chat too much, but you're there, if you are interested in what's coming out this week on YouTube, we have got a tactic today coming out at 4 p.m. We've got a Millwall rebuild on Daily Josh at 5 p.m. That is on Friday. Saturday, this channel, 4 p.m. Sunday, Daily Josh, the Leon rebuild. If you are interested in getting all of these files, you can head over to the pinned Patreon in the top, where tomorrow there's going to be 7 winners of £125. So if you are interested, the link is pinned. You save 20% in your first month up until the 3rd of the next month. So if you are interested, you know where to go. That is going to be the plug done. Let's carry on. We are now playing Fiorentina. I believe one of the first games against Italian opposition in quite a long time, outside of friendlies. Sesko can start. We are going to take this serious. I'm going to give Mazraoui a game, though, up the Sunderland. I'll give Shaw a game because Malacia is playing every game. I'll give Tabio a game. I'll also give him a game. And yeah, let's run it. Let's run it. We are away from home first, so it might not be the easiest game, to be honest. It could be a difficult one. Who have they got then? Of course they've got... No, we have played these. We played these last year, didn't we? I remember playing Amrabat and De Gea. Sorry. They're not messing about. They're not messing about, chat. They are not messing about today. They are not messing about. They're still on 4 points, Sandy. They are in the absolute mud. In the mud, Chelsea are. This is not going to be an easy game. I thought this would have been a lot easier. They've come out hot. De Gea. Heartbreak. I hate playing against him. Look at that. Playing out from the back with Dave. You know what I mean? David. I do miss you, mate. I do miss you. Ugarte. Rashford. Luke Shaw. Ball in. Is he on? If he's on, I'll take it, because genuinely, against the run of play, we've not been great this game. Disallowed. Fair enough. I'm not going to argue it. I'm not going to argue it. This has been a very, very iffy game. Slavia Prague 1-0 up. 2-0 up. Okay. Sofran Amrabat. So now we will take going in with a draw to the second leg because we've got some absolute pillock going in for challenges like that. Right, get him on. These can come down to support now. Honestly, I tell you what, Ugarte and Morton, both of these sporting boys have got an awful temper sometimes. An awful temper. We now will happily actually take a point going into, not a point, a draw, sorry, going into our home side because getting sent off in 35 minutes is never an easy thing to overcome. It's never an easy thing. Never. It's absolutely wild, that is. Absolutely wild. It's coming. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen because we're down to 10 men. They've been good in the first half. Yeah, we now might honestly be struggling against Fiorentina. Not ideal. We can make subs though. Bring on Ahmad, for example. Get him on. I will also bring on Malacia because he has been more in form than Luke Shaw. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is bad. This is really bad. I mean, 1-0, we can bring it back at home. But 2 or 3, you're asking for a lot. They're the games where you've then got to go, like, attacking from the rip. Like, right from the rip. And they're not always easy to master, them ones. Well in, well in. You're not wrong, Danny. You're not... Oh, okay. I said it wrong, didn't I? I always do. I always butcher that name. I thought you were having a laugh because of, you know, L losing. But I get what you mean now. How are you, Danny? How are you, brother? Right. Let's do that. Let's also do that. This has not been good. This has not been good. Oh my God. Well, this is taking a downward turn, chat. This has taken a downward turn. I mean, I'll be honest with you, boys. The red card has not helped, obviously. The red card has been a big kick in the teeth. But we're now going to have to go minimum... Oh, no. Minimum get 2. It's never nice going in a 2-goal. 2-goal down, no, it's not nice. Give it gigs it. What's going on, Kieran? Now, we've won the Carabao Cup today, Kieran. Come on. Come on. We've won the Carabao Cup. We are still in the Europa League. It is 2 legs. It is 2 legs. We play Fulham, and then we play them. So, we'll give it everything. You know, it's all we can do. We can give it everything, see what happens, and essentially, we will hope. We don't... Yeah, I've got a... My bad. You know, that's all good, brother. It's all good. One thing I was going to say, chat. Do you think there's anything... I don't know how to say this because it's going to come across like I'm being salty. Do you think there's something in FM which, like... Because I've noticed with FM, right, towards the end of the season, you start to get, like, loads of injuries. And you start to get, like, loads of strange stuff happen. Do you think they purposely, like, spice things up to make the game not boring? At all. How's that going for you? How's it going for you, Kieran? You might not be wrong there, Danny. And that is true, Tim. That is true. I don't know, man. I feel like I had a save that I'm doing off stream at the moment with Chelsea. And I'm like 3 seasons in. And it got to like the last 5 games of the Prem. And in 2 like skips of like what I'm doing now, we had 3 injuries. Which I thought was interesting. I'm not against it, because obviously it is a video game. People do forget that sometimes. It is a video game at the end of the day. But wonder what people thought. Because obviously people are very, very convinced with FIFA being a little bit rigged, aren't they? I'm going to start Rasmus. I'm also going to start Morton. I wondered if this game would, you know, be on the same wavelength. Right, let's go. Yep, let's run it. It's fine. Let's run it up. Now, although it is against Fulham, every Premier League game we need to win. We are in a title race, so we need to win every game. Hey, fair play, Kieran. Fair play. Now, Fulham aren't enjoying a great season. We wouldn't have been just then either if he would have got sent off. Oh, that's a good shout, Anonymous, actually. Damn it, it's a good shout. How are you doing, Anonymous, by the way? Anonymous, can't even talk. Anonymous, how are we doing? Be sure to leave a like if we haven't, my people. Welcome on in. That's a good start. That is a good start. I'll tell you what. If we can... Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but if we can keep up these sort of performances in the Prem, it's looking likely that we can at least... Well, I'll be very surprised if we don't get top 4 now. I think we can push on and try and win. Give it a good go. Give it a good, strong go. There's no reason why not. We've beaten City twice. The only team we've not beaten yet, I don't think, is Liverpool. And they've bottled some of their games, so quite helpful. That's a ball. That's a collection. That's a bottle. Malacia. Tabio. Mainu. That's a foul. Okay. Bruno. Right. I mean, it's as unrealistic as goals go. Okay. I mean, let's watch this together. Hey, for much love for the sub, people. Much love. I do appreciate that. Let's just take this goal in, okay? So, it's first time. He hasn't looked at the goal. His face has not looked. Bar and down. Bar and down. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's in my favour, but that is mental. Hey, what's good, Ren? Great ball. Fernandez, plenty of time. Back into Mainu. Marcus Rashford, plenty of space. Malacia, ball inside. Rasmus, Van Ewijk, plenty of time. Ball in. Oh my, Rasmus again. Oh, could be offside. Could be offside. I tell you what though, Fulham are not enjoying a great season. I think, did they say they were 16th or 14th? They are getting absolutely butchered. In fact, where are they? They're 16th. They are 16th and they've just got an injury. They are getting absolutely played with this season. Genuinely sparked out. And they've still got some decent players. They've got Lodi, Castagna, Diop, Anderson, Smith Rowe. I mean, it's an okay batch of players. Hey, what's good, Pasha? RB Leipzig 4-2-4, second in Bundes, but still can't win a trophy. What do you think? How close are you to the top, Pasha? Is it like are they close seasons? That's a good ball. That's a good ball. So's that. That's a foul. That's not in the box. Don't you? If they VAR this, it's not even in the box. They're actually going to VAR that. It's obviously not a penalty. The guy was miles outside the box. Absolutely miles outside the box. Ridiculous VAR decision. But we're going to go into half-time 3-0 up. Potentially 4. So, I mean, this is really good play. This is almost too calm for United. What's going on? It's so scrappy now. It's one extreme to what is going on? It turns from beautiful to just direct in seconds. What is going on now? Malacia down the left-hand side. Ball in. Bruno. Oh my, it's still going. What is this highlight? Oh my, okay. Well, I'll take the highlight. We're going in at half-time, 4-0 up. We can actually take off some players now and use them for that second leg that we need to go out and hit hard. And I think, credit where it is due, Højlund is going to have to start the next game. Hey, well in, Carl. How are we doing, Carl? Have you got a weakness in the team, Pasha? Look at the data hub and see where your weakness is and then simply improve that. Like, if it's defence, Leipzig's defence is quite good. What formation and that are you playing? Oh, 44 you said. Are your wing-backs to attack and Pasha? Are you getting sort of caught out in wide areas? We are going to take him off. Oh, no, he's one off a hat-trick. I can't do it to him. We'll take Rashford off, for example. We'll keep Bruno on because he probably won't start the next game. We'll take Cobby off because he will start the next game. And Ugarte can't play anyway. We'll leave it like that for now. We'll leave it like that. I'm going to start Diallo next game because I want some pace against Fiorentina. Don't want to butcher it. Probably butchered it. I'm really bad with names. Tabio, Ugarte. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I mean, when we're playing like this, he's onside. When we're playing like this, it's actually quite... It would be a little bit sort of deluded of me to say we're not into a title fight. We are playing ridiculously good football. Yes, we're playing Fulham. I do appreciate that. We are playing Fulham. But at the same time, you can only play who's in front of you. We've done it against City. We've done it against Tottenham. 4-0. You know what I mean? Malacia, Ugarte, Morton, Ugarte, Garnacho, goal. I mean, this is relentless. This is a 6-0 advantage. We're going to make more subs. Malacia can come off because he'll play next game. He'll play next game as well. That's all of the subs. I mean, this is a luxury situation. We're 6-0 up. We can rest half the team for that next game. You know what I mean? It is a luxury situation. If this game's 0-0, he's offside, I think. If he isn't, it's a very, very good goal and a very good ball. It's a luxury situation. If this game is 0-0, 1-1, 2-1, we're forced to keep these players on. Now we can take half the team off, and we should be fine. Smith Rowe dropping a 5.9 out there. The goalkeeper a 5.9. He has conceded 6 goals, so, you know... Can't really say it's wrong. This has been a real display of top football. I'm going to praise them. This has been a very good run. The front three are all above 8 ratings. The back line's done well. There's not really a fault in the performance, to be honest. And we still might go and get 7th. Morton, Euro. Very calm on the ball now. Great ball over the top. Into Mazraoui. Back into Morton, in very deep. Garnacho, Ugarte off the post, rebound. Unlucky. Okay, Danny. Okay, it's not a bad shout, to be fair. Not a bad shout. Garnacho, Morton, Mazraoui, Morton. Bit scrappy, but it's all right. Of course, Andres Pereira and Pereira as well. They might get a goal here, you know. They might not. Ugarte's put in a challenge. Garnacho, he seems rapid. Ugarte back into Tabio. Bruno through to Rasmus. And if he's onside, he has completed his hat-trick, so he will start the next game if he is fit enough to do so. I think he'll be fine because there's a few days. Disallowed. Unlucky. Unlucky for Rasmus. Unlucky. But we are going to win 6-0. Okay, it could be 7. Mazraoui. Another chance for Rasmus to get the hat-trick. Euro. Delit. Tabio. Bruno. Højlund. I think he might be offside again. That could be 2 offside goals to prevent a hat-trick. That could be 2 offside goals to prevent a hat-trick right now. That's been awarded. He's got his hat-trick. Do you know what? Fair play. Fair play. It is a Rasmus Højlund hat-trick. And I tell you what we've done. We've got the opposite of United at the moment right now. We have got 2 informed strikers. It's actually like a blessing. It is actually a blessing. Because we have got, if you look here, we've got Rasmus with 16 goals, Sesko with 21. 2 strikers that can put the ball in the net. So we are somewhat blessed. And he should be able to start. He's got 3 days to recover. So as long as he doesn't get injured in training, he can, hopefully have an impact. Of course, we're going into this game 2-0 down. So, you know, I will say one thing. We're not going to go in with mental, you know, different formation changes because it was the red card. It's the red card that done us over. But we will go attacking if we don't score in like the first 30, 40. We'll make changes before half time. Is all I'm going to say. Because one of the biggest mistakes I make in Football Manager is not changing soon enough. So we'll see what happens. We could do with... I'd want to... It's the Europa League. I know it's not the Champions League, but I'd want to win it because we're in every competition. We've won one. The Premier League, we've got as good as chance as anyone. The only 2 tough games we've got left in the Prem are Liverpool... Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham maybe. The rest of them are having bad seasons, so we should beat them. But let's just see if we can stay in the Europa League. It would be nice. Let's go and see what we can do, though. Kempe, we won 4-0. We won the final 4-0. And it was a very, very early batch of goals as well. We are now going in to the second leg of the Europa League, either round of 16 or quarters. Ugarte got sent off in like the first 20 minutes. We lost 2-0. So we're going in with 2 goals down, which is not ideal. But I do believe we've got the team to bring it back. So we're going to try and make that happen. Yeah, a 4-0 win. A 4-0 win. Ugarte done us over big time, though. Like, and I mean big time. Seriously big time. He's not helped us out in this competition at all. Rasmus just bagged a hat-trick literally in the last game. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he bagged a hat-trick. We're going to go in with this team. In fact, we're going to start Garnacho because he had a really good game as well. We're going to start him. We've got Rashford can come on. We're going to need attacking changes in a game which we're 2-0 down. So the fact we've got Sesko, the fact we've got Bruno, the fact we've got Rashford on the bench is really useful, to be honest. Have they changed shape? They haven't. Right, let's go for it then, chat. We are literally going to go attacking. That's the one thing I will do. Right from the start, ball in. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult. Again, I don't want to be the excuse maker because I could sit here and say I don't want to win the Europa League. I now do because we're in every competition. But the Champions League obviously is the only one we're really caring about. But we're in a season where we're still in every competition. We've won the Carabao Cup. We're top of the league. We're still in the FA Cup. It would be a shame to lose in the Europa League this early on. That's such a good save as well. What a save from Dave. Euro back into Delit. Back into Euro. He needs an option. Marty. Oh, yeah. No options. Right, we're going to fire him up. Get the temperament a little bit rattled. They've got a set piece. Here we go. On the counter. Go on, Ahmad. Send him. He's going alone. Come on, lads. Rev it up, rev it up, rev it up. Come on. It was a good run. It was a good run. Finish. Garnacho. Here we go. Come on. Mainu. Martinez. Malacia. That's a bold one too. That's good play. That's not. That's better. Don't mind it. You make a mistake, win the ball back. Fine. Well in. No respect lost from me. If anything, gained. Back to Zullit. Come on. Let's try and get a goal before half time. One goal here would be big. Into Garnacho. He's gone back with it. Malacia's got no... they're defending deep. Hoyland. Get in there. He's onside. That is a big goal. That's a big goal. He's onside. He's onside. He is onside. Yeah. Don't even need to VAR it. Very, very big goal. That's a good time to get one as well. That's a good time to get one. Right before half time, we've got a whole... You're frustrated. I mean, you can always come off. I mean, I'm not going to do it yet. We're going to keep the same batch on because they've got a goal. You know, we have been sick. Are you serious? I literally was going to make the sub and I didn't. I was going to keep him on for like 25 more minutes. Rashford comes on then. Honestly, this game with injuries towards the end of the season always never fails to impress me. It's always something. Okay, we've got a highlight. We've got a highlight. This is the last highlight before we make more subs. Well into it. That much higher line coming in. Martinez on the ball. Into Mainu. Into Delit. Into Morton. Into Bruno. Through one-on-one. Get in there. Just come on. And mate, honestly, I love it when it plans out. I love it when it plans out. Absolutely incredible. All the dogs come to say hello. We'll get the dog down. Distractions after distractions. Go on, mate. Down. Good fella. Good fella. You go down. Right, Marcus. Here we go. Come on. Into Delit. Into Cobby. Into Yoro. Van Ewick. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Ball in. Rasmus. Oh, my days. Unlucky. Unlucky. Not like this. Well out. Go on, Bruno. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in. That's shocking. Why even bother? Well in. Onana. Oh, Lenny Yoro. Plenty of time. Van Ewick into Bruno. Over the top. He's onside, Rashford. Marcus Rashford. And it's in. Comeback complete. Oh, that he should be on. He should be on. Please be on. Please be on. It's been awarded. Comeback has been completed. The comeback has been completed as it stands. And that is going to be the dream. It's not done. It's not done. The comeback's not done. Hopefully, the comeback's done. We're on to that. Honestly, Bruno, just put in a challenge. Put in a challenge, mate. Get near him. Stop him. Right, well, we are going to progress in the Europa League. We do come back from 2 goals behind. And I tell you what, I don't want to... Oh, 3 to 4 weeks is not fun. I don't want to say it because it always comes back... It comes back to bite me, but I'm going to say it. If you look at most title-winning teams, they've got a way of getting back into games. They've got a way of just finding their groove at the right time, winning games that they shouldn't win, and we've done it. We've done it several times, over and over today, And what I'm going to do is, because I think it's going to be a banger, I'm going to call it there for today for the stream. It's just unfortunately a bit before 3 hours, but this will be a nice amount of games to have for a big stream on Monday. Now, the stream on Monday is going to be happening at 11 AM. So what I will say is to people, or do I go evening for Monday? Stuff it, I'm going to go evening. I'm going to go evening. We're going to start the stream. We'll start the stream. We'll start the stream at 5 PM. In fact, I need to look at the football. I'm having a stinker here. I'm having a stinker. I'm trying to find the best place because it's going to be a blockbuster game. Forest, it's the FA Cup, isn't it? Much love, Vinny. Right, so we're going to go with an evening stream on Monday for something different. We are going to be live at 5 PM on this page, and we are going to complete the season. So it could be UCL final, it could be Premier League winners, it could be FA Cup winners, Europa League winners, it could be, not UCL winners, that's impossible. It could be Europa League winners. Much love, Aaron, for that, by the way. If you are new and you have enjoyed today, please do leave a like on the stream. Please do subscribe. And please, if you are about, make sure you come back Monday in the evening. I'm going to schedule the stream at some point, so you'll see. Your last chance, just to clarify, before I hit end live, to enter this £700 giveaway. Literally the last day today. If you are interested, all paid tiers of the Patreon get automatically enrolled. It will be announced tomorrow morning between 8 to 10 AM. So make sure you get on over there, get early access to the tactics, all of my files, the whole shebang. Make sure you go over there and check it out. I will see you boys on Monday. Can I just thank you again for an incredible week? Genuinely an incredible streaming week. Absolutely loved it. We go again next week, and we might be seeing Manchester United become quadruple winners in Season 2. Everyone enjoy the rest of their day.